Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com, the world's fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
You are listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby.
And we're back live on the Double Special Show with me, JB Lee, Christopher Gorges, and Tiffany Barbee.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Why don't you use my full? Why is it Chris Gorges?
Christopher.
Christopher sounds so formal.
Christopherson, I'm in there.
Welcome to the program. Welcome back to Double Special. We're in the house. I got all of us here back for another week, another show, 2 hours of improvised comedy, and Tiffany is already tweeting her thumbs right off of her hands.
I'm trying. This is exhausting.
You're the one that got the tablet. You want to know that. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. Lots of things to talk about. I think Brad's going to call in from Australia. We're going to find out what's going on with the Just Saying app and talk about a few things. We want to get a razor pouch update. If you heard the show a couple weeks ago, we had the razor pouch guy. What was his name again?
John Maruca.
Yeah, Maruca, yeah, with the razor pouch. And we're going to find out if, in fact, it has enriched our lives. And with no offense to Mr. Maruca, I mean, a fine product, if anything.
I've been using it.
You've been using it.
It works out really well. We'll get to that.
And also, we're going to talk about the video contest that we have going on where we did the Taekwondo sparring, whatever stunt. If you can call it a stunt. I don't know. We just went and got beat up for a little bit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And we had the listeners go ahead and try to do the footage for us because basically we're lazy and we didn't have time to do it. So you guys did. And actually, one is already done. It's pretty funny. We'll talk about that.
And also, one of my martial arts students' kids, one of the teenagers, are going to do it too. He wants to be in the contest.
Yeah, of course.
I told him there's no age limit.
No, of course not. What is he, 2? Do it.
I thought we were going to give away thongs as the prize.
Dude, a 12-year-old's going to do it, and it's going to be like some whacked out.
Well, he says at school he works in the television studio.
Oh, my God.
So I bet his is going to be like really professional.
Think it's going to be better than the first one that we had? Because the first one was pretty funny. It's a little, it's got some music to it, and it's a nice job right out of the gate. So it'll be interesting. Yeah. You happy about that, JB?
I like the video.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, the kids were laughing tonight. I showed it to them.
Will, our producer in the house. Will, can you do me a favor? Just crank his mic up just a little bit. It seems a little soft.
Seem a little soft. There we go. Oh, hey.
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, JB Lee in the house. Coming to you live here on Double Special. And now it's time to check in. Check in. Why did you point at the bell if you didn't want to check in?
I still
got all disappointed.
But I pointed behind the screen. Nobody saw that.
Everyone saw that. All saw that.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, check in. Actor Jim Nabors marries his longtime male partner.
Good for Jim Nabors.
Who's that?
Exactly. See, I knew there were. We're old, and she's not. She's like Jim Nabors.
Well, what's he from?
Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle.
Oh, I know Gomer Pyle.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
Did you know he was gay?
Did you know he's gay?
No, but he kind of has that look.
What? What do you mean, what look? The Gomer Pyle look? I mean, because Gomer Pyle has a very distinctive look.
Yeah.
And if you're saying that look is gay, then there's a lot of people who are not fitting the look of being gay.
You remember when he sang gospel and Stroke Her Ace?
Right, exactly.
He just looks like he has a really good mouth.
Did you know that about Jim Nabors? He's a huge gospel singer. Huge. The guy has got a golden voice.
72 feet tall. Weighs 7 tons.
Belts it out. No? Nothing? All right, well, okay, so.
Jim Nabors married his longtime companion, Stan Cadwallader.
What?
Stan Cadwallader.
Cadwallader.
He's 64. Nabors is 82. Robbing the cradle.
Wow.
Why did they wait so long?
Check in, check in.
All right.
Timbuktu's ancient manuscript saved at the Babu Institute Library.
See, it was only like 3 weeks ago that I realized that Timbuktu was an actual place. So this is news to me.
Really?
I'm kidding.
You thought it was just part of Busch Gardens, didn't you?
I thought it was part of a display. Go ahead.
Okay.
So what was it again?
Well, okay. Have you been keeping up on Molly at all?
No.
Molly who? Ringwald?
Yes, Molly Ringwald. Also an African country, Molly.
Molly that, wait, I've heard the story about Molly. Wow, what was it that's going on? Okay, I can't remember.
Recently.
Recently, go ahead, tell everybody.
Recently, the French army has put troops on the ground and
that's right.
fighting Al-Qaeda militants.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes, Islamic militants, and they're so it's war going on. U.S. is supporting them. We've airlifted stuff in,
and that was a whole hostage situation where they took control of that oil.
That was in
refinery.
Algeria, but it was supposedly related to that. Yes,
exactly,
in retaliation.
In retaliation, right?
Yes,
for the
but
French.
There was as
go
the
French though. For once, they're like, you know what? This is bullshit. We are going to get you.
Dude, they do that.
But
they did that. They did that in Libya as well. Anytime it's in Africa and they used to own it, they're like, "Yeah, we're still going in. Yeah, we'll do that."
No, but they're almost. It's almost like
Fix Bennett.
No, they're like the carrot top of armies. You know, they get a lot of grief and people act like they're wimpy, but they're not really.
Oh no,
of course.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Tiffany,
what do you think of the French army?
She's staring at the foam.
No,
in the place.
I was thinking I really missed the sign behind us.
Really? That's what you were thinking just now as we were talking deep, thick politics?
I didn't really hear anything you said.
Oh,
I know Mali is a country, and there's like chimpanzees or something, baboons.
What?
Chimpanzee baboons. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Well-known chimpanzee baboons of Mali.
Tiffany is all out of sorts because she met us here instead of getting around.
I know.
Ever since we stopped picking you
I
up,
know,
you were all out of sorts.
I told you the car's the warm-up.
That's the warm-up for you? Oh, you get all the... So it's going to take a couple minutes for you to get the cobwebs out.
Yeah.
Feel comfortable.
No, but I really like the white behind us.
Oh, you mean just as in a...
I don't like the... That's what I was thinking for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, how do you want to remedy that? What can we do? Put a sheet
what
up?
What happened to
the
sign?
The sign's over there, but they've covered it up with this nice sound-reflective foam stuff.
Yes.
And I believe the nails in the high-class studio that we used to hang the vinyl thing across. I think it looks nice with this.
Okay, I'm just telling. I'm sorry, I missed what you guys.
Well, I mean, is it the aesthetics of the thing? Are you not seeing it like on the screen? Does it look bad to you, or are you just... You feel comfortable with the logo behind you? I don't know.
What's wrong, Tiffany?
Yeah, what is wrong?
No, just keep talking.
We are talking.
No. Time out.
Don't want to gang up on her.
Check out. Obviously, Tiffany feels a little confubulated. She's uncomfortable about something. We need to delve into this and find out what it is.
I know. I feel concerned.
There's a small amount. What ails you, Tiffany?
I don't know. I don't like change.
Really?
What?
You are some kind of like reality show waiting to happen. I swear to God, you are. We're going to follow her around. She's going to have to turn the knob 8 times to the left.
It's like something happened to her this weekend. Different.
I don't know. She had some sort of a epiphany this weekend. Did you have an epiphany this weekend?
No.
No epiphanies at all this weekend?
Nothing? Really?
No.
Oh, wow.
Nothing. All right. So the change for you right now is just the white banner.
It's okay. That's the only. I was just thinking of that because I didn't know what you guys were talking about, so I kind of drifted off.
Well, yeah, but you're obviously upset about something.
No, I wouldn't say.
I don't think the banner's it. I think it goes deeper.
You really do, Jamie?
Yeah, I do.
Like what?
I don't know. I think she's mad at us.
I'm not mad at you.
She seems like she's been upset with us all night.
I just saw
Ever
you,
since we walked in, she's been kind of like fidgety and
saw you
attack-y.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
10 minutes of hate. It's been 10 minutes of I wouldn't say hate. That's strong. I would say more like I don't know. You just seem distant. You don't seem like you're connected anymore. It's that damn car, man. I'm telling you.
Yep.
She got a car.
She got a car.
That's
it. Yeah, it's over, man.
Girl and her independence.
Yep. As soon as women get independent, it's over.
Just burn the bra and just
taught me that at Liberty University.
She doesn't care. Yep. She's gonna. I'm a woman. She's got like Motown music blaring out of the thing.
I'm still recovering from having to wake up early in the morning for your guys' like audition thing.
Your guys'?
Oh, she's still upset about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm very angry.
When we gave her a perfect chance to murder Johnny Bell, but she didn't, did she?
We got an early call. We got
it's Marty. Marty's gonna stay on here for like a whole 2 hours.
No, I'm not gonna allow him to do that. Marty, yes, Marty, how are you, buddy?
I am good, sir. I am traveling to the airport to pick up my parents right now.
Oh. I think we actually asked for this phone call on the way back, though, right?
You asked because it's your show.
Okay. We'll get to that later. All right, Miss Miffy. All right.
Wow. Oh, that's what she's upset about.
Definitely. Marty, so what's up, man? You're not actually being able to listen to the show, or do you got some sort of fancy Android device that you might be checking it out?
No, I don't have a fancy Android device. If I want to listen to the show, I have to listen to it on my phone.
But you have your phone with you. Are you listening now, or are you focusing on the driving? What are you doing?
He literally does not.
I'm talking to you, so I'm listening to the show and to you.
All right, so you called in early, but I didn't know if you heard. We thought maybe you're just calling in because you're not going to have time. Is that what it is?
I just called in because if I want to hear the show, I have to be on the phone with you to hear it.
Hang up on him.
So he.
Where's the button?
So you intend? Are you going to stay on the phone the whole time you're picking up and doing the airport thing? Because that's going to be distracting.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I wouldn't do that. I've got about a 46-mile stretch before Tom starts telling me where to go, and that'll get annoying. So
Tom.
I figure while I've got quiet in the car, I'll talk to you.
Do you think Marty just got Tom because it reminds him of like 80s new wave or something? Sounds like a Pet Shop Boys song. I'll buy that one. Screw you, Garmin.
Is Tom a GPS?
It is a GPS. It sounds like he's got some sort of an Indian guide with him. I hate when he says it, but
I know.
It's like
Tom.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know if it's actually Tom. It could just be GPS.
What?
I don't know what brand of GPS it is, honestly.
God, you just back off.
My default, it's like Kleenex. You know, they're actually just tissues, but Kleenex is the main brand that everybody uses. Tom is kind of what I use for any GPS.
Well, that was interesting. Hang up on
him. Jordan, what about Molly?
What?
Marty, what do you think of Molly?
Molly, like Emily's sister?
Yes, exactly. Well, let's let him go on this.
I haven't seen her in a while. Isn't she in a band now and doing stuff?
We were just talking about her. Didn't you listen?
I don't know who Emily is.
No, I can't listen unless I'm talking on the phone. Did I just say that?
What do you mean you can't? Oh, you actually have to call in. You don't have like a listening device on your phone.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, all right. You didn't make it very clear.
Yeah, he did. I even got it.
Well, that's the first thing that you've got in the entire show.
Tiffany got it and you guys didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Burn.
Listen, Tiffany's out of sorts, Marty. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
Because the banner's not behind us.
We don't have the banner. Did you notice the banner not even being behind us? Do you even care? Does it matter?
Wait, hasn't it not been behind you for like the past few weeks?
Yes.
It's been like at home?
This obviously has been building up.
Yeah.
In her psyche. Yeah. Okay.
But doesn't she like the phone?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't care. I'm bored.
There's so many other. Yeah, right. Exactly. All right. So anyway, all right.
Check in.
Marty.
Pastor claimed his penis had been anointed with the Holy Spirit's divine semen and then raped parishioners.
It raped how many?
Parishioners.
Just not a specific amount of parishioners.
I don't know. At least one.
Okay. I don't think that's...
One's enough with rape, really. One is enough.
But it happened in Brazil, and it seems like that would go on more often there. Not to be, like, anti-Brazil or anything, or to upset any Brazilian people, because you people are terrifying. You're either, like, violent favela dwellers or masterful computer hackers or else really good dancers. Either way, I'm intimidated by all three, and that's pretty much Brazil in a nutshell.
That's awesome. In a Brazilian nutshell.
Anyway, what do you think of that, Marty?
Well, I think that's the most racist thing you've ever said, George.
No. It's more of a nationalistic thing.
We have a lot of Brazilians listening to
Brazil is rapey?
Wait, hold on.
Is that what you're saying about Brazil?
Brazil is racy? They have race car drivers. One guy named Jerry.
Rapey.
Rapey.
Like there's a lot of rape in Brazil?
Well, just
like Brazilian guys just rape people all the time?
No, just this one pastor. The rest of them are all like hackers, gang members, or really good dancers.
I'm sorry, Brazil listeners. I'm sorry.
Now, wait. Tiffany's saying that we have Brazil listeners.
We
so,
do.
Well, I'd have one of them call in and tell us what they're like.
Please call in. Please call in, our Brazilian listeners.
Don't do that.
What if it turns out like a favela dweller calls? Listen, I live in the favela.
I like your music.
I hope it's one of the Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys that calls in.
Oh, God, I forgot about the jiu-jitsu guys. Eddie Gordo, stay away. Stay away, Eddie Gordo.
Oh, my
You
God.
and your hot daughter from Tekken 6.
All right. So the Mala thing we were talking about is obviously let Marty know because he's.
Oh, we were talking about Mali before.
Yeah,
Mali. Are you familiar with the country Mali and the invasion of the Frenchmen?
Oh, yes, I've heard a little bit about that.
Yes. And?
I don't know much about it, really.
What do you
I haven't heard
know?
enough to know anything.
Well, tell us what you do know. Mr.
France, Mali is they're having a civil war.
Okay.
And France is actually getting involved because up until recently,
Yes.
Mali was kind of owned by France, like Imperial France went over and conquered Mali and left people there.
Super
But then they
Napoleon.
gave their freedom, but now they still get cheap oil and stuff from there, so they want to be involved.
That's correct. That's right. Super Napoleon invaded Mali in 1922, and then he was killed by kryptonite wallpaper. Everything is correct, Marty.
I'm so smart.
And that's where it ends. Okay. All
right,
Nothing
yes.
else happened after that.
Smart. Marty is smart.
All
Check
right,
in.
continue.
All right. All right. That was pretty much it. Check in.
That's all the check-in? All right, cool.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think we're done.
All right, so Marty, let me.
No more check-in?
What about the North Korea thing?
What about North Korea?
What
I
about
don't
North
know.
Korea?
Weren't you guys talking about North Korea?
Well, we were talking about
we
North-
were going to quiz you on North Korea.
Oh,
but
are
then
you going to quiz me on North Korea?
Marty, what
That'd
do you
be
know about
terrible.
North Korea?
I know. No, that was it North Korea? No, I think it was Iran that just launched a guy into space, or is planning on launching a monkey into space.
No. But
Is
go
Iran
on.
that's going to launch a monkey into space? Or is it?
Iran did launch a monkey into space, actually.
What?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
I thought, no, South Korea launched a rocket into space.
No, they launched a test rocket, but Iran actually launched a monkey into space.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I knew something Jordan didn't know.
I know
I'm
something
sitting
about
on my
Molly.
smarty chair.
Are you
Hold on.
sure? Was this on Fox News or something?
No. Hold on. Wait a second.
I know
Tiffany has
something
yes.
about Molly, and I haven't had any help from anybody on Twitter.
What?
Huh.
Okay.
Molly, which is spelled differently than I was thinking it was
Shocking.
a French colony back in the day, so France holds some control over it.
Well, that's what Marty just said.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wasn't listening.
Wow, you're really banging it up on the Twitter there.
Wow.
Twitter box.
Oh,
Yeah. Tell everybody where they can talk to you if they want to bang, just really get heady with
Yeah.
you on the Twitter machine.
Oh, I thought Facebook.
What?
Facebook, Twitter, whatever the hell you're doing. I don't know.
At Tiffany Comedy, and then Jordan's on at Double Special or at All the
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
I'm not. Oh, well, that is my Twitter.
And producer Crystal's on there as well. I'm sure making commentary as she always does. So yeah, we got a redundant statement there. Anyway, all right, Marty. So now your parents are coming to town, right?
yes,
And
yes.
these are-
My parents are coming into my house, which is totally clean now.
Right. So we've known you back in the day, and you are filthy. I'll just say that you're a filthy. Your bathroom was filthy. Your house was all crazy dark, like dungeonous. Now, is it different now that you have a kid, or you keep it pretty regularly clean, or I mean, you be honest.
It was cleaner than the old house for sure, but it was very cluttered because of kid and wife and myself. You know, everybody makes clutter, and then you just kind of leave that clutter there because you get used to seeing it.
Oh my God,
But then
he's a
and then
hoarder.
you're like, wait, someone's going to come into the house and see this clutter, and then you look at it through new eyes, and you got to get rid of all that clutter.
See, and that's the distinction between somebody who's a hoarder and somebody who isn't. That hoarder show freaks me out, dude. Seriously, have you ever seen that, Tiffany, with the hoarders, with the people stacking stuff in their house and just leaving trash in their
I
place?
think I saw like 2 minutes of it.
Did it freak you out? Yeah, because you're not into the germ
No.
trashy thing.
No, because I only watched it for like 2 minutes.
These people are cooking on hot plates with like
Sheldon was
stacks of-
on.
Anyway, so yeah, but that's the distinction. You see it, and you know I got to clean it up. Okay, so you clean it up. How long are they staying for? A long time?
How long? Tell us.
Oh, they're staying for a week.
Ooh, that is a long time.
Wow.
And now, how big of a house still were we talking? Is this 5 rooms, 6 rooms, 3? What is it?
We've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home.
Okay.
However, one of the bedrooms is pretty much a storage room, which is usually.
Oh, that's the hoarder room. That's the start of the
Yeah.
hoard, right? Am I right?
That's where all his G.I. Joes are.
Well, that's where, if like we were normal people, we would put the stuff in a garage.
Yeah.
But we like to actually park our cars in the garage.
Yeah.
So-
And your magic cards are worth money, so you're not putting those in the garage, are you? You've got a special room for your magic cards. Is that correct? Is that
my
correct?
Cards span 2 or 3 rooms. But yes.
God. So now, have they been over your house before? Is this a new experience for them? Or
No, this is the first time. This is the first time they have visited my house since I lived back in Florida.
Dude, you're so going to be under the microscope for a week. You know that, right?
Are you going to greet them Texas style and get like a 6-shooter murder penis and wave it around in the air when you meet them? Like, woo, parents, pow, 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 pow.
That's always fun. That's smiled upon in airports. Yeah, they love that.
No, when you listen, you play it cool in the airport.
Yeah.
And then when you come home, you say, hold on for a second. I just go in for a second and turn the alarm off. And then you come out, pew, 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 like you said.
Yeah. Yeehaw! Pew, 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 pew. Come on, isn't that Texas style?
I don't own a murder penis.
Hey, he doesn't know.
Well, good for you.
You got a paintball gun?
No. My son has a couple toy guns.
There you go.
Yeah, it's sort of a startling thing, I guess.
Yeah, you can wave a Happy Meal box over your head. Woohoo! Pew, pew, pew.
Tiffany's feeling left out. Hold on, I got to find out what Tiffany's going. What's going on, Tiffany?
I'm just going to tweet. You guys talk about visiting parents and such.
What do you mean? You don't have any opinion about Marty? I mean,
I don't care about Marty's parents visiting.
You don't?
No, why would I?
I don't know, because it may be interesting.
I don't even care if your guys' parents visit. Why would I care about that?
Okay, I'm really starting to get angry at this girl.
I know. She is getting
all
obstreperous.
Marty, are you hearing this?
I know. My parents are really nice people.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
My mom and her new husband are. My dad's kind of a creepy, but my mom's really sweet.
Wait a second.
Why don't you care about sweet old ladies?
But, like, if my parents were visiting, would you care? Like, be honest. Like,
oh, definitely.
How much would that matter?
I would want to know all that was going on. I would want to know. I would be more curious after they had been there to find out what the week was like.
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is a show about...
They're interested in other human beings, Tiffany.
Exactly.
That's the secret.
Human.
Somebody needs to socialize this thing.
I know. What the hell? We got to carry around and have people come up and pet her and scratch her behind the ear to get her relatable?
She's like a feral child, man.
I know. She's like that kid from... She's like that kid from Mad Max. She's got a boomerang.
Can you guys get a water bottle and spray her once in a while? Social things?
All right, well, listen, I want to say this right now for the people on Twitter, because people on Twitter have been kind of saying that we've been picking on Tiffany. But sometimes you say things that are so mean, dude. It's like a mean girl. I don't give a crap about Marty and his family.
No, but I'm just...
We are on a talk show. That's what we talk about. If you don't care about anything, then what are you going to talk about?
I care about you guys, but I don't, care about, descending relatives.
But could you find anything of interest in it to talk about?
Yeah.
I don't care about Marty either, but at least I'm paying attention.
Yeah, and I don't care about his parents either. I don't care about his trip to the airport. None of this.
No.
Then why are we talking about
Because he is my friend and he is a member of the show. When he calls in, we try to pull some sort of social commentary with comedy out of all this. Right, Marty? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, none of you care, but you are all very nice and pretend to care.
Exactly. No, 2 of us are kind of nice and pretend to care.
Kind of nice.
No. Tiffany doesn't even pretend.
No.
But at least I'm honest. I think it's better to be like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Because otherwise you could spend the whole time talking to me and I could be like, I'm so interested. But if I just say, look, I'm not interested, wouldn't you rather not waste your breath or energy?
Yes,
and
ladies
then
and
know if you talk to me that I was interested.
That's
it's like when Jesus slapped those hookers and he's like, I would say I love you, but, my church is going to slap you later on. You want me to be honest, right?
Oh, you've just spent a few moments into a typical date with Tiffany Barbee.
That's why I don't like going on dates.
I know,
That'd
you probably
terrible.
awful. Like when guys get nervous, they want to talk about themselves, but they also want to try to connect with what you like, and it's really hard. And you don't care the entire time, do you? You don't care. You've made a decision.
That's why I try to only go out on dates with people that I would care. That's why I never go on dates.
Can you imagine? You try to order a nice meal for her, and she pulls out a box, like a little cracker pack, and just eats that instead.
No, I eat.
All right, stop ganging up on Tiffany.
All right. Let's gang up on Marty.
Yeah.
Marty, what's up?
No, I don't want to hear about his thing again.
Marty, you got anything more interesting to talk about?
Yeah.
Marty, bring up something that you think might interest Tiffany, please.
What do you think?
Let's see. We'll just have Tiffany talk about herself.
Why?
If you want something to interest her.
No, I don't like doing that either.
Ooh.
That's what I would do if I was dating Tiffany. I would just, how was your day? What did you do?
She would love that.
Tell me about what kind of music do you like?
No, I don't like talking about myself either.
I don't understand how this is even. I don't get how. She's like, listen, I'm on a talk show. I don't like to talk about myself. We'll talk about that person. I don't know that person. I want to talk about that person.
Chris.
I am at a loss. It's my show, though, I guess. I got to
It's Chris's show.
All right, Marty. So what we're going to do, what we're thinking of doing, I'll just bring this up now since we're flailing right now with this conversation. I've tried to pull you in to get a social thing. I want you to open up, Tiffany. Like
that was opening up.
No, that was not even close. You've opened up to us, and when I say us, I mean JB and I, in private more than, I want that Tiffany. I want the Tiffany. It's like, yes, I want to talk about things and explore things. And then when we get here, you're like, I don't like that. I don't know that person.
The guarded Tiffany.
The
secret Tiffany.
That's right. Ninja Tiffany.
Deep inside Tiffany Barbee.
That sounds like a porn.
It does.
Yeah.
Deep inside Tiffany Barbee.
So, Marty, here's the idea that we had. Are you still there?
I am still here.
Okay.
I am fascinated with Deep Inside Tiffany Barbee.
That's the name of this episode, isn't it?
Give us like.
It would be the most viewed episode ever if you name it Deep Inside Tiffany Barbee.
Well, listen, Marty's really good at this. Give us we don't have any. You should be looking for porn music right now.
Oh, gross.
Yeah,
right.
no, but I want Marty to just kind of give us a trailer, like the trailer of what Deep Inside Tiffany, and keep it clean. Don't get all graphic nasty, but you can, you'd like a movie trailer. That guy that makes the movie trailer and does that. Do you have any? Is there any? Yeah, there is porn music. Hold on, we're gonna
Marty, hang on. We're gonna find some music.
No, he's gonna get some music for it. Is that it? It says there's actually a porn. It says porn movie music on there. We're gonna pull it up on little Jordan's little tablet thing. His little Google tablet.
One of our listeners says, Travis says, yes, we're all fascinated about Deep Inside.
Yeah. Now we're gonna tell you if this movie was made, this would be like, is it?
I'm finding it.
Yeah, theme music. I don't know. Hold on. God.
I hate it when you guys look for music.
Why? This is part of it. I want to have some cool music when he does this.
All right. Here, we'll try this. Marty, do your thing.
No, what?
Oh, no.
Oh, that totally ruins the mood, dude.
You're
what is that?
You're so bad at picking up music.
That's like the quickest porn ever, man.
Yabba dabba do. That's funny.
It just says porn. Can you hold on? Scroll down. Is there a search bar where you can just
type?
There
we go. All right, Marty, here you go.
There it is. Okay, so stop it. Hold on. Wait. Stop. All right, we're gonna start it again. Okay. All right. Can you click off and then click on so it starts from the beginning because it's gonna start from where you left off?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine. All right. You ready, Marty?
Sure.
The name of the movie is Deep Inside Tiffany Barbee.
I could be a co-star. Oh no, wait.
She was the girl that everyone wanted to know, but no one knew anything about. She never let anyone in. Never let anyone deep inside Tiffany Barbee. Until finally, a man from Australia. What? Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. See, all right, number one, when you said never let anyone inside, you should also said never let anyone out because that would have been really confusing and weird. Everyone would have had an instant brain stroke just from that alone.
I think all you guys should try it, maybe.
All right. I'm going to do Deep Inside Marty Hoffman.
All right, sure. All there we go.
Yep.
He's a man's man, a woman's man, a dog's man, an ape's man. That's right. He'll take you into his house. He'll take you into his bedroom. He'll take you into his heart. He'll take you deep inside Marty Hoffman.
Oh, my God.
All right, now, Chris, you do me.
Do you?
And then Tiffany gets to do Deep Inside Chris Gorges. All right.
Oh, I don't know how to play
this. It's a fun game. All right.
Play the game. All
right. I better pay attention then.
All right. Start the music. That's right. He wanders the street, lonely, angry. Ladies, look at him. He has no time. Nobody can get deep inside JB Lee.
He glowers. Oh.
Looks like he soiled himself. But it's supposed to be sexy. Deep inside JB Lee. He'll never get any action because he doesn't want any action. He is deep inside JB Lee.
That was kind of...
Hit it again. Well, no, that's fine. I'm done. That was the end of it. You cut the music off.
It cut off at the end. You didn't
time
it right. No, listen, you need to time it to the music, bro.
Oh, that was good. You are deep inside JB Lee.
I was glowery through the whole thing. All right. Now, Tiffany, you get to do Deep Inside Chris Gorges.
All right, here we go.
Ready?
This ought to be awesome.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Just make up a movie trailer about, and don't be dirty and don't be nasty.
I'm not.
People from Liberty University might be listening.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to be talking about that.
He's a comedian, and he doesn't like to say swear words on his radio show, and he likes to talk about that for like 10 or 20 minutes when callers call in. he's very defensive about things, so he might not let you get deep in. Chris Gorges. Deep inside, Chris Gorges. I don't know.
I am not turned on at all.
Oh, was it supposed to be like that?
It's a porn movie.
Oh, I don't know. I thought we were being mean to each other.
No, we do that for the whole 2 hours. God, focus.
Yeah, that was a nice.
We were taking a break from that.
That was an artistic piece that we were doing there. It's a little hooliganism.
I don't know.
Good lordy, man.
You know what? I think this is what we sound like to Tiffany Barbee.
It is. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Marty, I don't know if you heard. I think the Cowheads, the talent, what is it? Tampa Bay's Got Talent contest is over. The voting's over, and it looks like Johnny Bell actually won.
Johnny B.
And I want to.
How do you know? Do you know for sure?
Well, no, but that's what was on. As people were saying, the voting's over, and you're in the lead. So he said. I guess it's up to the judges now. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he knows something, so I don't know.
Someone said they heard on the radio that he had won, but I want to...
I haven't heard Cow Show. I have no idea. But good congratulations, Johnny Bell from Double Special.
We could have killed you.
Yeah, we had a chance.
We were talking about it.
You had your back to us like 3 or 4 times when it would have been like a total, like a Delta Force strike.
I knew he was going to win. I knew it.
It was just because we didn't kill JT Burns first, and we were like all disappointed like that. We just lost interest in everything.
So we don't know what it means for Johnny Bell, whether he's going to get a show or not, but maybe we could get involved with that and get on with him. But also, I want him to recognize the Tiffany Barbee double special bump that he got. Like, seriously, I wanted to say that. Like, it was so strong, I think. Listen, Johnny Bell, not to take anything away from Johnny Bell, he's got a lot of fans, does a lot of shows, knows a lot of comics, and you know how comics, when they want somebody to win something, they kind of go out and
force. But without Tiffany Barbee, you would not be there, Johnny B. Tiffany Barbee got that all for you, bro. All of it.
No, but it got to a point where he was like trailing, and then overnight he jumped up into the lead. And this was, I think, when Tiffany really started kind of putting out on the Twitter thing. Right?
And I think, dude, she knew that you were going to be getting that $1,000 gift certificate to the Golden Diamond Source. And she's thinking like, ooh, a nice ring for me.
See?
Yeah.
No.
Think about it, Johnny B.
I'm glad, like, if I helped him, I'm glad I did.
Well, it got to the point where somebody was making comments on his Facebook page like, hey, how did you do that? And I'm like, double special.
I went on there and commented, too. Did you see me getting in fights?
No, who were you getting in fights with?
Well, because there's this guy on there, JQT2, or like they were getting
Quirks or whatever.
Like they were getting so mean. They're like, well, this guy deserves to win. This Maurice Joven deserves to win.
And that's who Marty was pulling for, right, Marty?
But I said obviously, because this guy's like freaking out. Like I said, obviously a majority of people think Johnny Bell should win. I'm sorry your guy is losing, but I don't see why you're throwing a big fit. This whole thing's about voting, and you can write as many comments as you want, but if you can't get votes, sorry.
Well, and it was funny because he actually said it's not a popularity contest, and it's like, you're doing a public poll on Facebook. That's
the point of this. Yeah, so
you'd like your local DJ to be popular. I mean, right?
And they were saying mean things about Johnny Bell.
They're saying mean things, Jordan.
I didn't like
terrible things.
No one
mean,
says,
terrible
see,
things.
that's how I'm nice. I'm nice like that. I cared, didn't I? I cared. I helped him, and I defended him.
From
I don't
a
like
distance,
people messing with my
From the
friends.
shadows, it's creepy.
And refused to murder him when we had the chance. I just want to point that out again.
I know. I did say that was one of our choices. Either we kill him or we join forces.
You had your back to us for at least 5 minutes, dude.
Could have had you.
Right.
Anyway, so congratulations and good luck with whatever else happens. All right, in an update, and Marty, you missed out, dude. You live in Texas, and this is why you need to come back here, right? Are you listening? How's the driving going, by the way?
Oh, the drive is wonderful.
How much closer are to the airport are you? You said we have 46 miles. Where are you?
It says I'll be there at 9:35, so about 35 minutes.
So 35 minutes to go. What?
Johnny Bell actually tweeted something about us.
Oh, great. The double special bump, Johnny. No, I'm kidding. All right, so, but no, now, how's the weather out there? I mean, you got any sort of extreme weather where you're headed?
No, it's been a little windy, but 53 degrees outside right now and crystal clear skies. Beautiful night for a drive. Thank you very much.
Sounds like a pilot. If you look to the left, you'll see a scrub patch.
If you look to the right, you'll see an IHOP and a Subway. We are currently passing a student driver. So we'll be. No, that's the highway patrol. Hold on a sec.
What was a tweet from Johnny Bell?
Well, it was funny because one of our.
Sorry, putting the phone on speaker for the highway patrol.
That sounds like Big Bird now, doesn't he?
I know.
Well, it's Kermit. It's Kermit. That's who that is.
Sometimes we'll find them.
Yes. What?
One
Hold
of
on,
our.
hold on a second.
Oh, hold
Shut
on.
up, Marty. Shut up.
Hang on for a second, Marty. Want to find Johnny Bill? Yes. Tell me what.
Let
Tell
me just finish this sentence, otherwise I don't care. All right. So one of our listeners said that Johnny Bell should take me out to dinner for all the hard tweeting I did for him. Only fair. And Johnny Bell said, deal.
Nice. So
Oh.
Tiffany
That was
gets a dinner
No,
That's right.
at the Golden Diamond Source.
because I love food so much.
I know, dude. Listen, we had this whole conversation, dude. She can't eat anything. She can't go anywhere.
I
she can't go to any
do.
breakfast places.
No.
It's all prepackaged
stop.
MREs.
I eat food all the time. I had French fries from Wendy's earlier. I eat food, but here's the thing.
How can you
I
not go
think
to a...
breakfast places are dirty. Breakfast places
okay,
are
wait,
like
stop.
farms.
Okay.
They're dirty.
Okay,
Denny's
I
is
get
dirty.
that.
They're all dirty.
Are
Waffle
you telling me
House, dirty.
Wendy's is like a clean place? Can
Well,
you
that was
imagine?
just because
No,
it was on the
honestly.
way. Wendy's is classy. What are you
What?
talking about?
They got them nerdy spicy
but
chicken sandwiches.
I'm just saying breakfast places I just think are dirty.
All
Think about it.
places are dirty.
Waffle House, very dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you said you like to go to, what was it she said, Village Inn or what was it?
No,
Oh,
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I like
Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory.
Factory is a wonderful place.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ugh.
Clean. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
I don't know, but yeah,
Marty,
I
what do you-
usually eat at home.
Marty, have you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
I have never been to a Cheesecake Factory, but I saw one on Big Bang Theory.
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Penny is a waitress at the.
That's the only reason she
Cheesecake
goes there.
Yeah,
Because
No,
it takes a show.
Exactly.
I ate there before.
Whatever. It's swayed by network television to where you want to eat. You
All right.
actually told me that you like the Olive Garden. That place
I
is
do.
awful.
It's delicious.
It's
Oh,
I bet you if
no.
you went in, you could
Yuck.
scrape stuff off. It's awful in that place.
All right, we got another caller coming
Yeah.
in. Marty, hang on the
Ken.
line for a second. Who's calling in?
I have no idea. Caller, welcome to Double Special Show. Who are we speaking with?
Guys, it's Kaz.
What's up, Kaz?
the
Chris Kaz of
comic.
Comics.
Oh, we got a double special Texas show going on now.
We're taking over.
What's up, Kaz? How are you, brother?
Woo-hoo. Nothing. How you guys doing?
Good. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, just staying in, relaxing.
Have you been listening to the show?
I have been.
What do
yeah.
you think of all this stuff? Any of the stuff that we've been talking about?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm thinking about popping in a copy of Deep in Tiffany tonight.
deep inside Tiffany.
Yeah.
If you get deep in Tiffany, it's like a spelunking movie. It has nothing to do with Tiffany Barbee.
Plunking?
What's splunking, like cave?
Cave dwelling.
Cave diving.
Ew, are you talking about like sex?
Well,
No,
I
I'm
guess-
not talking
Oh.
about it. I'm talking about a literal movie about spelunking where they got like helmets and like cords and
That sounds
people are
boring.
yelling clear. I don't know what they do.
That sounds much better than the movie I was thinking about.
I don't know. It could be. It all depends on what you're into, dude. What else? Anything else? We talked about the Malay thing. I'm trying to get my correspondents to call in and have opinions about what we're talking about. Give me something. What have you felt? What you feel strongly about in the first
I think he
half
says
hour,
that.
45 minutes of the show?
And honestly, and about the video though, before you go on, deep inside Tiffany Barbee is basically 90 minutes of her like showing you around the friend zone. It's like, and here we've got a bird bath over here. And this is where we're gonna put in basketball courts for all the friends. It's not that great. At the end, she tries to sell you a timeshare.
That's
Well,
funny.
I've been listening. I wasn't going to call in tonight because I haven't been feeling very well.
Is everything going okay?
But yeah, I just think I'm catching a cold.
Oh,
So I was going to relax, but I wanted to call in because I didn't want Tiffany pulling back my correspondent job on me.
Tiffany, would you like to respond to Mr. Sick Kaz comic out there?
And tell us
No, it
about.
was smart for him to call in. You never know with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, Jordan.
Oh no, go on.
That's it. Nothing. You're gonna spit it out there. Well, listen. I hope you feel better. I hope you don't have that norovirus, that gastrointestinal diarrheal thing.
Ew.
I know, right?
No.
What, is that like a thing? now?
No.
Yeah, it is.
I
Ooh,
hope I don't have that either.
dude. You know what though? Here's the thing though. When I just said that, Tiffany's eyes bulged out of her head. She's
Dude,
like, "What are you talking
That
about?"
is my worst nightmare.
Why don't you watch a television? The norovirus. It's a common virus.
I don't know,
Northeast.
but I hate stomach viruses. Like, that's my worst nightmare. Like, my whole life is like lived around not getting it.
Tell everybody. What do you mean? Your whole lived around not getting it? How do you do that?
I Purell my hands constantly. I watch what I like, where I eat, and cleanliness. of
Yeah, like
things.
Wendy's.
Yeah,
Shut
Wendy's
up.
fries.
But
Mm.
you can't get food poisoning or like stomach viruses from Wendy's fries.
are you
Like if I
kidding me?
ate a hamburger or chicken,
Oh,
like
my
really,
God.
like one of the reasons I'm a vegetarian, so I don't get.
So you trust
Food
that
poisoning.
every single person who works at Wendy's for $6.50 an hour washes their hands after they poop really thoroughly.
Shut up. I hardly ever eat at Wendy's. This is like the first time in forever.
You said you ate there the other day. You said you went there and you got something.
When?
Like 3 days ago. We saw you on Friday or whatever it was.
I don't remember that.
I'm telling you, dude.
No, I said I was thinking about getting
Kaz,
Wendy's.
how are you about food? Do you eat in places like? I mean, are you freaky about like where you eat?
Do you like poop fries?
I mean,
hate you.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna eat someplace that looks like they've been dumpster diving. You know.
Well, where do you eat?
Yeah.
Are you a cooking man or do you eat out a lot?
See, that's the thing. I like to cook. I'm actually really good at cooking, but I don't like to cook for myself.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like an eat raw ingredients man like me, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? Here's the thing. He's not even kidding about that, dude. He'll just like see a recipe with like a rutabaga in it and just, you know what? I'll just go straight for the rutabaga. I don't need the rest of it.
No, I don't. Not rutabaga, watercress.
Yeah, exactly. Pick a weird vegetable from somewhere.
It's good right out of the bag.
How do you feel about breakfast places? Don't you feel like they look dirty, or is it just me? I just feel like they look so dirty.
See, like Waffle Houses gross me out.
Yeah.
They disgust me, and everybody tells me it's the best junk food, but I just think about it and it makes me sick.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you're in the wrong business, brother, because as a comic, you're going to have to eat in a lot of those places late at night when there's nothing else open. If you want to get anything to eat.
Here's the thing. I think you can try to avoid it, but that just makes you weaker. The idea is to get in there and build up your immunity to stuff like that.
It's true.
I agree. Totally. Yeah. I mean, because once you have one or two bad noroviruses, your body's like, you know what? The hell with this. Build up the antibodies. Now you can put sludge in your mouth. You don't even care. You're like, you know what? Don't cook it. I'll go to the grease trap.
Bring that virus. Bring it. My body will kick its butt.
Yeah, right.
The opposite happened to me. I used to always eat. I didn't care. But when I was in England, I got food poisoning and like I got sick like 20 times, like all within a year. And
you were allergic to England. That's what
there was something,
happening.
and I threw like I was so sick there that I got really worried about food.
Do you think somebody was poisoning you?
Yeah, maybe.
Repeating like this Tiffany goes got to go, mate.
Do you think when
we
they
must
always
kill the only American that lives here? We will kill her.
You know, English people don't really ask you if you're all right all the time. They were just hoping you were like succumbing finally to the arsenic. You never did.
Chris, did you ever get the Navy crud?
Listen, I never ate better than when I was in the military. I hate to say that, but I was stationed on the submarine base in Groton, Connecticut, and they had a mess hall there, and there was always fresh salad. You had salad with every meal. And the food wasn't fantastic, but plenty of fresh vegetables and fruit and crap like that. And I mean, if you were low on cash, it was like $2 to have a full meal. It was so cheap, dude. Whatever. You roll your eyes, but it was good food.
You're lucky. I was on the carrier.
Oh.
And I remember we had to get our smallpox shot. And I remember the corpsman, or no, excuse me, the cook came in to medical, and they were changing out bandages and we had to keep our bandage because it's contagious. Obviously, it's live smallpox.
Right.
So the wound, every day you have to change the bandage, and it grows and it blows up and looks gross and it itches. So you have to save the bandage and throw it in this bag and take it down to medical for disposal. Well, I was in medical because I was sick, and that's another story.
Yeah.
But I was sick, and they bring down, the cook comes down, and they're like, "Where's your bandage?" And he's like, "I don't know, I lost it." And they're like, "Well, where do you work?" And he says, "The mess desk."
Holy crap!
And he said he could have lost it in the food. Nobody knows.
Oh my God, dude! The guy's just dropping smallpox all around the ship. What the kind of idiots were you stationed with?
Navy guys.
Oh, it was gross, man. It was gross.
He's all like, oh, smallpox dropped it. Somebody will get that. Definitely. Holy crap, dude! I don't recall. I had all the same immunizations, dude. I don't recall something festering up and turning into an open wound. I don't recall that immunization.
You never got smallpox?
I got immunized. And I remember what I thought was a smallpox vaccine made me sick, like fever, laying on my side, like with body aches and cramps, and it did that to like everybody in our unit. But I don't recall festering sores.
Do regular people get smallpox?
Regular people?
Well, yeah, like non.
What type? Hold on, wait. I want to hear this. What type of people?
Regular.
Regular?
Civilians.
Do you like white people? What are you saying, Barbie?
No, I mean, well, both of these guys are white. I'm talking about
Are
civilians.
you talking about
get
Brazilians?
I'm just saying.
No, it's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how to answer.
I've gotten chicken pox. Am I supposed to get smallpox?
I do have an answer for this.
Okay, go ahead, Cass.
Excellent.
Not since, I think, the 50s or 60s
right.
as they've been doing it. Like
Right.
you'll see like people with the little indentations on their arm, on their upper arm.
Yep.
That's a smallpox shot. And
I
they just
have
take a
that
little
as well.
pin.
Oh, I've seen people with that before.
Yeah, I had that as well. Maybe that's why I didn't have it in the Navy. I don't know which one it was that I got. I
Let
don't know if
me
it was
see.
typhoid fever. It's way up top here.
Yeah, so not fun. Not fun. It was gross.
You can't really see
Is
it.
it that
I'm old. You
hole?
can't see it. What do you mean that hole? I don't have a hole in my arm.
Or is it that one?
Listen, just because my body isn't
Is
young
it
and perfect
this
like
one
yours doesn't mean
over
I have
here?
holes in it, all right?
Which hole is it?
Good
I
God.
can't figure
All right,
out.
Kaz. Well, listen, I hope you feel better.
It should be your left arm.
I think it's hard to see. Dude,
Oh, is it this thing?
It's right there. It's that.
Are you
Wait.
sure? It could
No,
be
it's that. You're right. It's that.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
it's
has
that.
lots of holes in his old man arm.
I don't have lots of holes. I have one indentation. It's
Oh,
not a
maybe
hole.
it's wrinkles.
You have millions of pores.
Kaz, are you going to be okay for your next show? Because I know we saw the flyer. You got one
Yeah.
coming up, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I meant to tell you guys this. Ron Leckler, who listens to the
yeah.
show,
Yes.
he actually came out and performed at my last show.
How was he?
Unlike Marty.
Marty
Unlike
sucks.
Marty. Well, listen, how long of a drive was it for him, the other guy?
And not Marty drive. It wasn't as long as Marty, that's for sure.
Yeah,
But-
for Marty, that's like a vacation drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would like to have you come out sometime, though, Marty. That would be great to have you.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it as soon as I can do it. Do you have
For
more
sure.
shows lined up?
Yeah. We'll have twice a month. We're gonna have them now.
Oh, then I've got plenty of time. Perfect.
Well, and Marty, and here's the thing: if you don't want to drive, I'm sure you can get a cheap flight from where. Is there anything flying out of College Station into where you at again, Kaz? In Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Yeah, there's got to be something you can fly into Dallas. Cheap.
Yeah, I would probably rather drive than fly that short distance. But
No, go ahead, wreck your body. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's all like, I think I'd rather drive and tough it out if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Take the stagecoach and get smallpox along the way. I don't care. Whatever.
I hear a sat nav talking.
I don't know. All right, so Kaz, I hope you feel better. And you know what? Here's the thing: get that emergency stuff. That stuff is good stuff.
You know, everybody's been telling me about Zicam.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, it's got the zinc and everything. But if you get the emergency's a nice little natural fizzy
You
drink.
should take. I always take zinc and echinacea and vitamin C.
There you go.
Yeah, that's like the magic cocktail.
Yep, that's the Tiffany Barbee anti-norovirus.
I do it every day.
That's all
I take
she has.
wine and sleep.
All right,
Works for
Cass.
me.
Listen, thanks for calling. Thanks for listening. Be safe. Have a good next show, all right?
All right, man. We'll talk to you guys later, okay? Have a good night.
All right,
All
bye,
right.
Chris. Feel better.
Bye.
All
Thank
right, stop
you.
that. What are you doing? to-
Ladies and
Who's
gentlemen,
laughing?
Kaz the comic, live from Dallas, Texas. Feeling a little under the weather tonight. But I would rate the quality of that call overall excellent, perfect, clear, no problems. Well, all right.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I got a
let's-
question.
we got to hang up on Marty, too.
You got to hang up on Marty?
I can
Why,
hear
Marty?
sat nav.
Yeah, I don't like the sat
sorry,
nav
yeah,
thing.
my top
think-
tom's acting up. So yeah, I can let you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy.
All
Well,
right.
listen, drive safe and give us an update on how the family situation went, all right?
Yeah, I don't care.
I most certainly will. Next week it'll be just they'll have left the day before, so it'll be perfect.
All right, perfect. See you later, buddy.
Have a great time, guys.
All right, there you go,
Yeah,
Marty
okay,
Hoffman.
Care about somebody, Tiffany, and ask how they were. All right. Bye.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Roll him out.
Marty Hoffman.
Okay,
I
stop
think-
playing those stupid
I
things.
think he forgets
Yes.
that you guys have more than just him listening to the show now.
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, wow.
Wow, Tiffany, you
Wow,
are so
Tiffany
mean, dude.
slapping it out. By the way, speaking of Tiffany Barbee and
Yeah.
Travis
Oh.
Knight, we are going to be doing a little world religion quiz later on.
That's right.
And nobody, Travis Knight, is allowed to tweet Tiffany answers.
Ah, come on, Travis.
Yeah,
They can't see.
Crystal called you out on that, bro.
They can't see.
Yeah, and this isn't to call Tiffany out, but she's taking the Liberty University. I don't know how much I know about religion, and we're going to have a world religion quiz, and so we're going to find
I've
out.
only been taking classes there for like a semester and a half. So.
All right, well,
But
let's
what
start
is
up.
the course that you're taking? What's the actual name
right
of the degree or whatever?
now, right? Oh, well, it's religion.
World
The
We're going to do it
degree-
right now?
The
Well,
degrees.
no
religion.
time like the president.
Right
Okay, well,
now,
you
I'm
were saying-
taking theology.
All right.
All right.
I don't have any of the sound effects up. I can't do it on a separate thing, right?
Well,
All right, so that's the answer, but where
Yeah.
are the...
question.
Yeah, but where are the other answers?
No, we'll just answer it. And she's not allowed to look. Hide it.
But you're not going to give her any choice? It's not going to be a
You
multiple
can make
choice?
up some choices.
What the hell? All right, that's going to be really hard. All right.
Is this going to be some stupid thing like when you did the Australian quiz and it was totally from like 1920?
No, these are actually questions.
Is this going to be a stupid one where you just look like
all right.
for
World
really
religions? This is a world
obscure?
religions mobile quiz. All right, this is just
But
some.
my major's mostly in Christianity. Okay.
Oh, forget. You want to pull up a Christianity quiz?
No,
While
let's
we-
just do this.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Is this like a contest?
Are you going to
Yeah.
keep asking questions, or do I get
But
to actually ask a
didn't
question?
Jordan do this? So he knows the
No,
answer.
he doesn't
I
know the
haven't looked at
answers.
any of this.
No, he doesn't know. He didn't do any of it. I have the thing in front of me. I have the answer. We'll see if you guys are anywhere close to being
And
right.
I am deliberately looking away. Maybe
hope
you
I-
should do the same, Tiffany Barbee.
I looked at the first answer. I don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a cheater. You're such a cheater,
Well,
dude.
you have it looking right at me.
You don't have to look at it.
That's why you can't play split screen with her.
See, every time I try to do something like fun, like a quiz or whatever, which people like to hear, she just totally pusses out.
I
She doesn't
know.
want to
No,
be
it's
involved.
just
She acts all
because
whiny.
She's so
No,
like
you just-
insecure.
You just make it like dumb.
Dumb for you.
Yeah.
Maybe
All
other
right.
people find it interesting. Maybe they'd like to play
Okay,
along with the quiz.
Go
Did you ever
on
think of that?
with your words.
Yeah, I'll go on with
Yeah.
my. Oh, when she says your words, that's it.
I know.
I'm so gonna punch her in
The
the neck.
gauntlet has been thrown.
I'm not even a violent man. She's pushing me to violence. I'm going right to violence. All right, world religion. Here we go. Quiz. The first question is: the highest Hindu castle is that of the scholar priest. What are they called?
Okay, the castle or cast?
I'm sorry, caste. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
I don't know
have
anything
my
about
glasses.
Hindus except for they like cows, right?
Caste. C-A-S-T-E.
I know, but they like cows.
It's Brahmin.
Okay, it's Brahmin. All right, that's it. That's the
I
answer.
don't
You got it
know.
right.
They
I
don't
don't have
teach
the. I
us
wish I
that
had the buzzer
in-
thing. All right.
At Liberty University, they don't want us to be.
All right,
the
so
Ring
Jordan,
the
you
bell
got
and I got an answer.
All right, there you go. That's
Yay!
it. All right. Question 2. What 3 aspects of the Supreme Being make up the central trinity of Hinduism?
What's with the Hinduism crap?
Okay, so we're starting with Hinduism. I'm sure it's going to go to Muslim or
Cows.
something.
Cows, like butterflies, and Jordan's mom.
All right, let's
Wow.
let's relate it to Catholicism, all right, or Christianity. The 3. What's the Holy Trinity in
It's
Christianity?
the Holy Spirit,
Right.
God, and Jesus.
Okay, what's the Holy Trinity of Hinduism?
Krishna. Is it Reddy or Rani?
No, that's a comedian around here, Krishna Reddy.
Krishna and Kali?
No, wrong. It's
Oh, damn
Brahma, the creator.
Brahma, okay.
Yeah, Vishnu,
Vishnu.
the
yeah.
preserver, and is it Shiva?
Shiva.
Shiva,
Shiva
the
the Destroyer.
That's
Yes,
right.
all right.
Ooh, listen to Jordan, the Destroyer.
I
All right,
heard the name.
all deities in Hinduism are considered aspects of a single divinity, just like in Christianity. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So 3. Who is the Hindu goddess of destruction?
Shiva.
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
Greek.
It's a Greek.
I don't
yeah,
care.
Wow, you're not taking
Can
this
you
at all
just try to
seriously.
guess?
You know,
though? Can you
come
just
on.
play along?
Okay, Molly the cow.
God.
All right.
I know. So there's got to be an answer of a cow somewhere.
You just
We
gonna
need to
stick
come up with
cow all the time.
penalties for this.
No,
That's
we're
the
gonna-
problem.
Right? Okay. Care to take a guess? Anything at all? Jordan?
Oh, wait, what?
Hindu goddess of destruction.
Was it Shiva?
No.
Kali.
Kali.
Yeah.
Just looked,
Kali.
you looked. All right. Question 4. This is not going as well as I thought it would.
Yeah.
All right. 4. Question. What was the birth name of the founder of Buddhism? I would never get
Confucius.
this. Are you serious
Buddha.
right now?
No.
Buddha.
No, it's
I would never know this.
is it Gautama or something?
You're right. It's Gautama. It's a
Yes!
Siddhartha Gautama.
Siddhartha.
Siddhartha. Thank you. All right. Question number 5.
forgot to
Stop
ring my
looking
bell.
at. You're looking right at it, Tiffany. Stop reading it.
She wouldn't even know how
God,
to
you
pronounce.
cheat. I hate Christians. I hate when you do stuff like that. You're cheating Christians. All right, I'm gonna put my hand up because you're such a. Oh, I don't like you anymore. All right, where did the Buddha achieve enlightenment?
Under a tree.
Okay, great. There you go. We're Jordan. You gonna give her a
Deep in-
chance at all? You
deep
gonna give her a
in-
chance at all?
Deep
Oh,
inside
sorry.
Chris Gorges.
That's right. Deep inside Tiffany Barbee. What is the mystical branch of Islam called? If you know it, just ring in, Jordan. All right. The mystical branch of Islam. What is it called? Okay, Jordan knows. Tiffany, you want to try to take it from him?
Kabbalah.
Wrong. Wow. Too many Madonna videos. Yes,
Is
Jordan.
it Sufi?
Sufi. It's Sufism, right? Excellent. Very good. He's good, dude. Smart man. All right. Question 7. What is the literal meaning of Islam? The literal meaning of Islam. Just lost like 8 listeners.
Oh, I used to know this.
See, so you've been exposed to this information.
I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
because I studied Islam for a
Focus.
little bit.
Well, there you go. You studied Islam. What's in all the studies of Islam, did they ever tell you what the literal meaning of Islam is? Did you ever
Yeah,
look
they
up?
did. I can't remember.
Come on, think. Go back in your head. Think. Come on.
Something to do with God, right?
Maybe. I wish I had some music right now.
Is it the word?
Is it what?
No, I don't know.
The word.
God.
You don't even have the sound effects up.
I don't know. This is boring.
It's not boring.
Bored.
The literal meaning of Islam is peace, and you should know that because you studied Islam.
Salam alaikum.
God. All right, here you go. What is the Kaaba?
What is what?
The Kaaba.
I know.
I know what it is.
Trounced, dude.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's Indian food.
So disappointed. I thought she knew some of the stuff.
Kebab. Forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a kebab or kebab. Yes. Jordan, what is it?
It is the black house worshipped at Mecca.
Very good.
They walk around, yeah.
Cubicle stone temple in Mecca, said to have been built by Abraham and his son Ishmael. It's the geographical center of the Islamic faith. Oh my God, you're doing horrible. We got a couple more.
I never said I was going to be good at
No,
this.
you're doing great.
Yeah.
Tiffany is really disappointing me. I thought you'd at least get into the spirit.
I thought you were going to ask me questions
Just get
about
into
the Bible
Well,
and stuff.
we said world religion. We don't know.
We can scroll down and see if there's some Bible questions. Bible.
I don't think there are any Bible questions in this thing. Oh, kind of. That's Judy. Okay, here we go. What question 13?
Wait, I know Judaism. I should know Judaism.
All right.
You said
let him ask the question.
You said you know Islam, and you didn't know the actual meaning of Islam.
Well, just keep going
You would think you would know that one, right?
You think you know what they
Well,
worship
I've read the whole Quran, but I
But
don't
the word
remember.
you didn't. All right.
Keep going.
All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to do. Okay. How did the holiday Passover get its name?
From, I know the holiday Passover. That's when they did the plague on the Pharaoh, right? And then they said if you want I can't talk right. The step over your house, you had to put blood on the door. And then they didn't kill any of the Jewish people's kids, the firstborns, but they killed all the Egyptians' firstborn kids, and the animals' firstborns died too. And then that was why it was called the Passover.
Wait, they killed all the firstborn animals? I never heard that part.
Yeah, they did.
Even like
Really?
the worms
Yeah,
and
they killed-
cockroaches?
they
How do they
killed-
know which egg was first out of 5 million cockroach eggs per clutch? What about ants?
I
What
don't-
happens to the ants? Does just the queen
Yeah,
die?
so many questions. All right.
They
All
did
right.
the firstborn of
No, she's
any non.
But she is
technically
correct.
she's right.
She
Yeah,
is correct,
technically.
yes.
It was a hell of a roundabout way to get to it.
Yeah.
but you
Yeah,
were
I
totally-
know. Now my brain's tired of
Oh,
it.
stop with the
no.
tired
We got
brain.
more questions.
Yeah, no kidding. We're just getting rolling with the Christianity stuff. Why didn't you just?
I knew that too, by the way.
Oh.
I would have just said they put blood of the lambs on their house doors so the angel wouldn't kill their firstborn sons. But, you know.
Yeah,
I was
Passover.
trying to shorten
and
this
here's a more succinct one. Passover refers to God passing over the houses of the Jews during the plague that killed all firstborn children in Egypt. So I don't know about animals and insects. I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right. Here's one.
They
Pretty
did.
simple. Just
Doesn't
like
mention pupae.
Just like the Islamic question, what does Christ mean? What does that mean, Christ? Yeah. This should be like in first day of your
Savior.
school, right?
Savior?
She says Savior. Jordan, you want to ring in? Do you know? What does Christ mean?
Son of
Is it
God,
Messiah?
Savior?
I don't know. It's something Greeky.
Messiah.
It's
yes.
Messiah. Jordan got it right. Yeah, give it up, Jordan. Jordan got that. He gets beat up all the time. doesn't he?
Noise.
All right. And Christ is derived from the ancient word, Greek word, Christos.
I should.
It's not a title.
Yeah,
it's not a
I
name.
know Messiah. I don't
It's a
know
title,
why.
not a name.
I'm not paying attention, right?
You should be.
I know.
right, when
people are tweeting me. I got retweeted.
Tiffany,
What?
when did Christianity split into Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know.
I wouldn't know that. Jesus,
Ooh.
a specific date. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what happened. Like, I knew there was a split, but I didn't know what the other one was. I'm going to go with bam. She's not gonna know.
Can I make a guess?
Yes.
Like 596.
The
or
diet of
something?
worms.
What?
Am I right?
No,
Oh.
not even close.
212.
1054 AD. I don't even know who is that sort of. All right. Here's a good question for this. Is a very good question for Tiffany, for both of you, but especially Tiffany. Who are the four evangelists?
The four evangelists.
Oh, Jordan knows. He's ringing in. The four evangelists.
Like
This is your
like
thing.
original or like new
Original.
people?
Original
If
evangelist.
she says Billy Graham, I'm gonna laugh. So
I know
hard.
that's what I'm saying. Like, do you mean
Pat
like
Robertson?
So like what? Paul, Peter, those guys? Are they?
Are they?
Did
There's
she name
only
the
four.
Beatles?
Yeah, I think she did.
So like, are you talking Bible people?
Yes.
Like way back. Okay,
The
so
four
Four
evangelists.
evangelists.
Pretty specific.
Paul, Peter, Matthew, Luke. I don't know. John.
Oh my God.
I
That's
don't know.
you did like five. There was like five in there.
I
Pick
don't.
four.
Well, they're all evangelists.
Not really.
Really?
Just say. I don't care.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Oh, the Gospels.
They make up their own words. They're like, we have our own terminology for who they are.
If you would have said who did the 4 Gospels.
That was the last question on that page.
Good. This is boring.
No, it's not boring. It shows holes in the hole.
30 people.
Why
35 people tweeted it's boring.
Oh, whatever.
Ew.
They said it's boring because you
don't
make it boring.
You ruined it.
I did
everything.
No, just touch it and it'll come on. See?
I'm kidding. No one tweeted that.
All right. Yeah, Nolan Bohr. All right. So anyway, you're listening to Double Special. Thanks for that titillating and stimulating nothing from you, Tiffany.
I know. We expected so much.
I expect you to be like on it. Bam, bam, bam. You go to school. You're in the whole religion thing. You should know this stuff.
But I'm learning specifics of
That's
things.
pretty. Some of those are pretty specific. Okay. All right. That's fun. If you want to give us a call in the studio, you can do so. The phone number is 727-493-2055. We got about another hour to go. If you want to check us out on the web, where can they check us out on the web, Tiffany Barbee? You can move that out of my. Put that over there.
We are on doublespecialshow.com. Also on Twitter, we're at Double Special, or you could tweet me at Tiffany Comedy. We're on Facebook, Double Special Comedy. What else are we on? We're on iTunes. We're on Stitcher. My brain's so fried now. I don't even
Why is it
know.
fried?
And then on YouTube, we're Double Special Comedy. I don't know if I already said that.
She took like an 8-question quiz, and her brain is fried.
I know.
But you don't understand. I've been doing so much school.
No, you haven't. Didn't you tell us like you totally turned down an assignment? Just said I don't want to do the assignment.
Well, no, there's this dumb class. Like I'm taking theology, and I like that one. But they're making us do like a requirement class, and I just have been rejecting that.
What is the requirement class?
Some kind of like internet class.
Internet class. All right, we got a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the Double Special. Who are we speaking with?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Kitty.
Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
Kitty, 69, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you know this person?
I know her on Twitter.
Yes.
I don't know any of these Twitter
Kitty
people.
finally called in. I think Brad's on the line as well.
Is Brad? Brad, are you there?
Oh, no, Brad, he can wait.
Yeah, how you going?
What was that, Kitty?
I said, tell Brad, put him on hold. He can wait. He's already called in.
Oh, snap.
Snap. Joyster wouldn't say that.
She's like, I don't care. She's like, I don't care how much it costs. I'll just stay on hold.
I can't believe Kitty finally called in.
So now tell me who Kitty is, because I host a show, but I'm not on the Twitter. My wife is, Tiffany is, Jordan is. Who is this Kitty 69 person?
It's Kitty May 1698. She's
Okay.
she's a great follower on Twitter. She listens to our show.
Where does she live? Where is she at?
Where do you live?
I'm on the West Coast.
Where?
I'm on the West Coast. I'm on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't you live in San Francisco or something like that?
I'm pretty close. About 3 hours away from there.
Right on.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I have to say something. I agree with Tiffany. I was one of those 35 tweeters that said it was boring.
Woo! I was so bored.
We
Like,
have music. It would be
my
much better.
brain fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, that did it.
And I just stopped paying attention. And then they were still asking me questions. I was like, oh, yeah, questions.
Listen, here's the whole thing about the quiz thing. I'm just trying to pull information out of Tiffany, because I know that she's very well connected to our fans, and I'm just trying to find a little bit more about her. So some of these questions are just geared to try to get you talking a little bit, just to get a little bit more out of you.
I am very knowledgeable in things. I just don't like to share it on the show.
I know, but it's a talk show. Listen, what was her name again? Emma, is it Emma?
Kitty.
Kitty, don't you want to know
Chris
more
is
about?
old. He can't remember.
That's
things.
fine. There's a lot of things going through my head. Listen, don't you want to know a little bit more about Tiffany and sort of her opinions, right? Yes.
Nah.
Boring.
Yes, of course. and the reason why I'm calling in is because Joe Mama has been bugging me to call in. So I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, Joe Mama's another one that follows us. Now, are you friends with Joe Mama in real life?
Oh yes, very much so.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
All right, hey, there's a hook up there. All right. Now hold on. Hold on for a second, Kitty. Let me flip over to Brad. Brad.
Hello.
Hey, sorry about this. It's a weird thing happening right now. You're back. You're home. What do you think of this Kitty person?
He knows Kitty.
Yeah, I know from off Twitter. Yeah, she seems nice people. It's almost like we're in this little community, but I'm bailing out of it for the next 12 days. I'm going on an anti-Twitter run.
Are you really? Why?
Ooh, what happened?
Just a social experiment to see what happens.
What do you think? Like he's like, maybe cars will stop running, buildings may crack. I don't know what's going to happen.
No, maybe I'll get a little bit more spare time back, that's all.
Yeah.
You see, listen, I admire the fact that you guys can do the Twitter thing. And Kitty, thank you so much for twittering with us and interacting. I just don't have I don't know where you guys find the time. Maybe it's because I don't have the phone where I can do it while I'm driving or while I'm, working a bandsaw. I don't know. It's too much.
Well, you should get Twitter because then you would know all of us. The fans that follow, right?
Well,
Tiffany?
but when you say no, for me, it's in quotations. Do I really know you? I mean, what do I really know about Kitty based on her tweets?
I enjoy all these guys. They're great.
My wife is involved with people. I have no idea what's going on. She could be talking to some swarthy Brazilian guy who is getting ready to rent a small space for them to escape to. I don't know what's going on.
He could be a hacker or a good dancer.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, see how they're quiet now? Because they're scheming and things are happening. Kitty is already preparing a space with Visqueen and tape and weird Dexter stuff. Who knows? I don't know what you guys are doing.
You get to know people. You get to know people, when you talk with them and tweet with them or, whatever.
Do it, Brad.
I'm preparing a dance.
Have a hoedown. Listen, you should be preparing a boat to get the hell off of your continent because I don't know what's happening over there, but we heard on a report that they actually added 2 new colors to the CNN weather map because you guys are up into 125. You're creating new weather patterns over there.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy. I've been gone a week. I just got back, and on the way down to the festival, I went through really heavy rain and thunderstorms and then smoke. When the rain cleared, it was smoke from bushfires, and then I came home and roads were cut. I managed to get through back into Queensland, but I know a few other artists were 2 or 3 days still stuck in a place called Warwick that they couldn't get back home. And there's from the Gulf right up in the north down to Sydney, there's thousands of kilometres where this cyclone Oswald went through, and in place called Bundaberg alone, there's 2,000 homes that are underwater.
These are the weirdest names of places ever.
I know, it's a tragedy, but yet Oswald hit Bundaberger.
Even the guy in his own country is yeah, it is kind of funny, I have to say.
And he's hanging out in...
And what happens is Bundaberg is the main supplier of rum in Queensland, so that's why it's leaked into the water, so people are actually sipping the water and having a ball.
Those poor bastards having to drink water.
Oh, my God. Kitty, how is everything going where you're at in California? Everything's peachy keen?
Oh, yeah, it's really nice. It's pretty good.
She's like, no brush fires, no liquor leaking into the water supply, none of that.
Yeah, there's nice weather.
No, just a lot of pervy neighbors and
pervy neighbors.
I got a pervy neighbor, so
you got
a pervy.
I got where she's coming from. Now I'm fascinated. Brad, hang on for a second.
Yeah,
you have a pervy neighbor. What were you doing?
Is it Brad?
What was I doing?
Yeah, okay. What was he doing? Let's start out with that.
I caught him a couple times, and then the last time I caught him with his binoculars. Yeah.
But what were you doing? Were you just washing dishes, or were you laying out, or were you?
No, I was in a certain area in my home, and it's kind of it's an add-on to the house, so it goes more into the backyard, and I have these big windows, and he's just a freaking perv, and I told him off a couple times, but not confronted him on this.
But Chris wanted to know about how you were languidly stretching out on the chaise, dressed in a filmy gown.
Okay, if you must know, okay, I was vacuuming naked, okay? Doesn't everybody do that?
Yes.
Well, but if you're doing that and you have big bay windows and somebody next door happens to walk by, what's to say that a little glance is, what are you going to do?
And if he happens to have a slight visual disability and needs binoculars so that he can properly yank it.
Side you're on. I see.
No.
So obviously, maybe you've done it before.
Yeah, but I didn't refer to it as pervy. I'll say that.
I think it's pervy. I agree with Kitty.
Well, that's because you guys are Brad.
Hold
on, wait. Let me ask.
We're allowed to walk around our houses naked without being judged or stared at.
All right. First of all,
He doesn't need binoculars.
yeah, Brad. Listen, they're talking about being judged. Have you ever judged any woman that you saw naked?
Yeah, I find it rude when they pull the curtains across.
Listen, Kitty, I defend your right to privacy, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's
if you're vacuuming naked,
What?
yeah.
Are you saying it's okay for my neighbor to look look through binoculars at me?
The
No.
Yeah, the binoculars is putting it over the top. I think.
That's pervy. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
He should set up like a small hidden camera or something. That way it's less intrusive.
Hey, what about if he turned the binoculars around and looked further away?
What if he just has a binocular fetish and he likes looking very closely at binoculars while he touches himself, and then you caught him? You're the pervy one now. Who's watching who?
Yeah, who's
This
zooming
dude's
who?
just trying to get it off with a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
They're nice ones.
No.
Yeah, Kitty's all like,
No.
well, I know what's going on. He's like, what? This is nothing.
No.
He's bilensic.
Now, do you?
I'll give him a show next time. Trust me.
Well, now
I'll
that's.
give him a show, but he's not going to like it. Let's put it that way.
What are you gonna cut off an arm? What are you gonna do? Because that would totally ruin the mood for me.
What?
You should rub hot peppers on yourself. Then he looks at you, his eyes will burn. That'll work.
Oh, I like Kitty. I like Kitty already.
Yeah, so other than that, everything's good.
Okay. Well, listen. I hope you get the situation with your pervy neighbor down. Now, are you single? Is he single? Maybe I don't know. Maybe there might be some magic happening. We're waiting to happen.
Oh no thanks.
No.
No, thank you.
Okay.
No.
I think
No.
she likes Joe.
She likes Joe. Oh,
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
didn't. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Joe Mama. We're more than friends.
Okay. Oh. Hey.
Maybe.
Now, all right. Now, hold on. Wait a second.
Good
Now,
time.
now, wait a second. Let me ask you this, Kitty, because now we're talking Joe. What if Joe moved into the place next to you and you were vacuuming naked, as you do every day at 4, and he passed by his bay window and saw you and picked up a pair of binoculars, which he had on hand for NASCAR events or other racing events, and then looked at you? Would that be okay?
Oh hell yeah. That
Oh,
would be
I see.
great.
All right. So it's only pervy if you don't like the guy.
Yay for
If it was
Joe.
Joe, no problem.
What if his name was Oswald and he attacked the Bilderbergs?
No. If it was Joe Mama, oh yeah, no problem.
Oh,
I'd
see.
hop over the fence to him.
Well, then that's unfair because you say it's pervy, like the guy's a dirty person, but he's only dirty because you're not into him. If you're into him, it's not so dirty. Then it's doable, and who knows, maybe it might end up on film. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's fat,
Well,
isn't
there's
he?
a big difference because I know JoJo, so this
JoJo.
guy, no.
Does JoJo have a normal
Joe-
name? Because so far I've heard
Joe's
Joe
very
Mama,
happy.
JoJo, Big Joe Green.
Joe's very happy about this.
He's very
tweeting.
happy about it. Yeah, he's like,
I
listen,
hope he's not mad.
No,
he
I
looks
can't
very
read
happy.
Everybody's tweets.
he's
till I'm on the
shopping
phone.
right now. He's shopping for vacuum cleaners. That's what
Yeah.
Joe's doing. He's out like, I am going to get the nicest Electrolux, and it's going to be a very low one, so she's in a constant bending pose while she does it, and that'll be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Listen,
Oh yeah.
for having being goaded to come on the show, I think you did a very good job. You're very personable.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
you.
enjoyable.
Thank you. It's because of Joe. So he's been bugging me to do it. So
Thanks,
I said okay.
Joe.
Only because that was boring when you guys did.
Now, see, now you just lost me.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
now I'm going to
no.
have to hang up
I
on
don't
you.
like you anymore. Hey, Brad, how's it going?
Yeah,
What's
I-
going on in Australia?
I hope your
Sorry,
vacuum
Brad.
cleaner.
I'm sorry, Brad. I forgot you were still there.
All right, yeah, no, it's all about
No.
Kitty now.
Yeah, no, he's just paying He's
I'll
just
let
paying
you guys
international
go.
rates, Kitty. That's cool.
All right, Kitty. Hey, listen, thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening, okay?
Bye, Kitty.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Bye,
Thank
Tiffany.
you. Bye.
All right, there we
Kitty,
go.
1698. Or what is
Kitty
it?
May 1698.
Something.
Check her out.
She's
Brad, did you see that, man? The quiz was boring. Whatever, dude. I'm just trying to...
They did a religion quiz and it was boring. Like they picked like the most obscure things.
I know.
Jordan
and made
picked
a
that.
quiz.
We
of course
tried-
it was Jordan.
We tried to match me, JB Lee, a 40-year-old stoner who hasn't been to school in 22 years,
I think we lost
against a religion major and a religion quiz. How did that go?
I know, it awful.
It was rude, Brad. It was rude.
Brad, the reason I brought up I didn't mean to bring up the bad stuff that's happening in your country, but God, I mean, when you look around and I mean, is there fear for the future? I mean, this is really extreme weather that you're having, like really extreme.
When I look around with or without binoculars, what are we talking?
Depends on which way the binoculars are pointing, I assume. See, nobody cares about.
No, we don't care.
No, I mean about interpersonal community. They just want to talk about what's going on with Kitty's backyard. That's what really where we're at now. Well, all right.
I mean the weather doesn't really worry us because it happens. I'm sure you get the same type of weather over there in Florida, don't you?
Yeah, but yours was like highlighted on the news, and they made it seem like literally a meteor was going to hit you in 2 days.
Yeah, but that's what news does.
Oh, yeah,
news exaggerates.
They talk it up a bit.
Yeah.
The Australians are like, it's no problem. I'll shake it off.
They had one place, a great mate of mine, Neil MacArthur. He's got a house in a place called Bargara, and they got hit with 6 tornadoes since 1 p.m. on Saturday last week.
Good God. You don't think that's odd? Now, come on.
Faith in Bargara.
Yeah. You don't think that's a little weird?
Yeah, but it was a terrible place. I went there once and I thought it was awful. So maybe a little bit of structure.
It was all right.
Flattening was
He's like
from scratch again.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, the universe is like,
I mean, don't forget, we're a fairly young country. So, we've got years to catch up on.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I wanted to ask Brad about the rest of the festival.
Yeah, good question. I was getting ready to get to that, but go ahead.
Also the Battle of the Bands thing.
Yeah, tell us. Tiffany,
all about it.
Yeah. I've got some cousins of mine. They're so talented and they're such good guys. They've got a band called Medina, and I gave them. Everyone wants to play in the Long Yard Hotel, which is Neil MacArthur runs a comedy morning there. So I gave them a 10-minute spot there one morning, and they ended up getting interest from the booking agent, and the venue wants to book them for next year. And then they went on and won the Battle of the Bands, and they come second in the big busking championships and all this. So it was a really successful festival, but just based on that alone.
Yeah.
Right on.
Brad's
really
like a talent scout.
No, listen. If the guys are good, the guys are good. I mean, we need somebody like Brad working in our corner. Somebody who
he's on our team.
Yeah,
he's
somebody who is not
special.
ruffled by brush fires and cyclones and stuff. And that stuff bothers me.
He's our manly man.
Yeah. He comes in and like, listen, we like double special, but there's going to be a hurricane. Hey, he's like, I'm not interested. I don't care about the hurricane. Let's get this deal going. Let's do it up.
Well, and this is my come down week now. I always go over the festivals and I come back and just reevaluate life. And I love getting up and doing comedy and watching people laugh and testing out new material to a crowd, raw stuff, and then I come away and I think that's just what I want to do. But I've got responsibilities with a couple of kids, and if I can sell them to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, maybe I can get out of the deal quicker.
You do that though. I brought something up to these guys earlier that I wanted to try to do on the show, and was that I've had this. I've done stand-up for quite a while, and I have my headlining set that I do, but it's not your typical stand-up set. It's more of an organic sort of audience club type set, and I wanted to drop that set and rewrite a whole new set of classic stand-up material and see if I might be able to reinvent myself, and only because I think as performers and artists, we do that from time to time, kind of reevaluate and see, what direction am I heading and what am I trying to say, and right, I mean, it happens almost naturally.
Yeah, I just find year after year I keep heading in the direction that I'm after, which is. And it seems to be working, which just spurs you on to keep writing and whatnot. And I love it. I see a lot of people using the same material over and over and over again, and I can't seem to get away from testing out the new stuff, and I think it's a cool thing.
Well, you're a bigger man than me because it frightens the crap out of me to try new stuff, because then you can fail.
He said, Chris Gorges last night, we were having the show meeting, and all of a sudden he comes up, he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to write a new set. What do you guys think?
And I'll tell you what happened, Brad.
And we're like,
they insulted me for 15 minutes is what happened.
We insulted you
said we didn't care.
Yeah.
We're like, do what you want. We don't care. And then he's
These
like,
are the-
why don't you care?
These are the people that come to me with me every week, and when I thought I had a camaraderie thing, when I start to get a little spiritual, because I can tell Brad is kind of a spiritual guy.
He's
I
a
get that from Brad.
comedian, and he acted like him writing a new joke was a spiritual event that we should all be like, hallelujah, hallelujah. He didn't even write a new joke. He's just like, I thought about writing a new joke.
I know. He didn't even want to like try out new material. He just wanted to talk about how he's thinking about maybe one day.
See, listen, Brad,
he
you
might
got
have new material.
You got cyclones and brush fires around you, but look what I got to deal with. Look what I have to deal with.
Yeah, I'm not trading.
At least I'm not a spider.
Oh, whatever. Now, what's going on with the Just Saying app since we got Brad? Is that gone through to iTunes? What happened?
I don't know.
No, it's been on iTunes and it's been on iPhone, but what
we're going to go to.
We're waiting for it to go on our Google Play Store.
So that has not
Android.
happened yet.
I don't know.
I just saw Sammy's Twitter.
It absolutely. It caused a massive cyclone of its own. To be honest, everyone was freaking out because as soon as the app changed over, everyone thought it was just going to be instantaneous, and then there was a massive blow up, and a lot of people weren't going on it anymore, and everything like that. But I'm sure, give it a couple of weeks or whatever, it'll settle down and it'll be as good or obviously better than it was.
So was it crashing? Is that what was happening? That it was crashing and kind of not working?
Oh, no, what happened was a lot of people lost their material, what they'd put on there, which was just general chatter and photos. And although I understand it's probably personal to people who've put it on there, it's a hell of a lot of load to carry across to. And I don't understand how apps work and all that, but I would imagine there'd be a lot of carry over, a lot of time spent moving data, I suppose.
Right, I think they had to move everything over
I don't
to
understand. All I understand is, if you relax and be a little bit patient.
I'm relaxed.
You know what? Those people, anyone who complained, you people are babies. Because our friend Sammy right now, I just looked at his Twitter, and he's dealing with the fact that Ron Jeremy is in critical condition, and he's dealing with that fact, and it's terrible. And you need to leave him alone and just suck it up. Suck it up.
Why is Ron Jeremy in critical condition?
I don't know. He's old. He probably did a lot of coke. I don't know.
All right. Tiffany, do you know who Ron Jeremy is?
Yeah, he's a porn guy.
He's a porn guy.
He has a big penis.
She said that so nice. He's a porn guy. Like he comes and delivers a picnic at your house.
He's not attractive at all, but I've heard he has a big penis.
He has a big penis.
Well, it's not so much big as that he could like keep it up without help, which back in the day was a useful talent.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
He's the sort of bloke you don't want to ask to blow out the candles at a birthday party.
Oh my God! Well, listen, I'm glad that everything went well at the festival, and you had a good time, that you made it back safe. And what do you got coming up? At this point, you're just taking. It sounds like you're going to take like a Buddhist hiatus. You're going to go up to the mountaintop and consort with the monks.
Is that what they call walkabout?
I was going to go up to the mountaintop, but half it's missing.
That's what I'm saying. You come home, you're on the way home, you're like, geez, I hope my place is still there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of water damage and stuff like that. This week at work's been a write-off. No one's got electricity or whatever, but it really blows me away. I go up to people and they're complaining because they haven't had power for 2 or 3 or 4 days, and I said to one lady, I go, yeah, but you got a house.
Yeah, right?
She said, yeah, but I haven't got internet, and that's disgraceful and all that. So I said, yeah, but you've still got a house.
Yeah, right. If it rains again, you probably won't get wet.
That's true, though, but you can't play games online. That sucks.
Yeah, but you get again, you have a house.
But you can't play games online in it. What the hell's the point of having a house then? I could have a hole in the ground then and do the same thing. Jeez, just put a tarp over it.
I phoned Neil MacArthur up, who was in amongst them hurricanes, and he said, I just said to him, how's the house? And he said, yeah, no good, but, not as bad as some poor buggers. So, yeah. I mean, it's all put into perspective, I guess, by the ones who are hit worse. They're more understandable than just losing a little bit of power.
Yeah. Now, listen, we've been there, not quite on the scale that you've been there with the cyclones and everything, but definitely through the hurricane thing. And being without power does suck, but it's doable. Yeah. The only thing that's not doable is the heat. Dude, when it gets hot and you're in a house, you have no fans, nothing to power fans, it is like being in a sweltering oven. In this tropical climate with the humidity, it's awful. Like, seriously, it's like sleeping in a fruit.
Yeah, that's what we got right. That's all we are now.
Right.
I'd imagine that your temperature and ours are very, very similar. We're in that humid tropical stuff.
Right now, we're having some nice, mild weather.
It's hard for us to tell because
here.
you're on Celsius and we're still on Fahrenheit, so it gets all confusing. You're like, oh, look, the temperature today is at 37 in Australia, and they're all dying of heat. And we're like, what? That sounds quite cold. We don't understand. We're quite simple here in America.
What the hell are you two boys talking about over there?
You take that damn metric system and you shoot them your butt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, so this week at work was pretty much, I might as well not have gone. It's been a write-off. I had a massive argument with my boss, but I found out it's very hard to storm out on your boss when you're self-employed.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, what the hell is he talking about?
The vision mirror in me vehicle, so I can't look at myself.
I just envisioned him like arguing with like a 3-inch long fish on a piece of ice for 2 hours. Fish, I'm mad at you, fish. I've got water damage in my house now. I'm sick of this job.
That's not an argument. That's not an argument. That's a work conference.
And then the fish like threaten to drug test you or something. Does that go on? I don't know. Make you sign an employment contract. It's awful.
Yeah, I just like how your Australian voice sounds a lot like Ringo Starr. I don't know why that is.
You know what? Petrocelli will chime in and he'll tell me how much it sucks later. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, what about the? I've seen some fairly hot stuff on the internet. The internet's not real flash at the moment, but I've seen you guys taking on them martial artists. That was pretty hardcore.
Yeah, well, I don't know about hardcore, dude. It was kind of, but listen, we did the video contest, and Petrocelli, one of our Twitter followers, right?
He's the first entrant.
Threw together a nice 5-minute video. Did you check out the video?
Yeah, I could only get. It was hardly loading for me though, but the internet's down around our area.
Right. Yeah, because the world's ending.
Not down completely, but it's not working real good.
Yeah. No, but it's when you get a chance, check it out. Where is that, Tiffany? Tell everybody where they can check it out.
It's on at the YouTube Double Special Comedy / Double Special Comedy, and that has all the videos. It has all of the martial arts clips. So if people want to take those and make them into a video, and also you could see Petra's entry that's on there. And
that's right. And when we say entry, we'll give away some prizes. I think we'll throw out some T-shirts or whatever from the Double Special shop and get right. Is that what we're doing?
No, we're gonna. Well,
you changed your mind now because I thought we agreed on this.
I'm just saying that we're gonna feature.
Did you agree? Did you agree to send the naked picture to the winner? Because we talked about that. I didn't think you were down with that.
We're going to feature the video on our website. We're going to show it on our show. We're going to tweet it. We're going to Facebook it. I don't know if you wanted to give something tangible to them, but you can.
Why? What up?
Yeah, set up the winner to fight your head student.
How about they get to bring binoculars to your naked vacuum party?
No,
that's a good prize.
Oh, Kitty. Kitty's vacuuming right now, I guarantee. She put it on, and some guy somewhere has got binoculars.
Hang on a sec. Hang on.
Yep.
Hang on. No, she's not vacuuming.
Oh.
I know. I was like, is it Brad? Is Brad your neighbor?
He is, too. All right, brother. Well, listen again. Hey, we want to thank you very much for throwing out the flyers and going through the trouble of doing that stuff and doing that for the festival.
And surviving your terrible weather and monsters there and whatever.
Yep.
No, my pleasure. And the good part of it is, as you'd imagine, every wall's covered in flyers and band posters and that.
Sure.
I cruised down Peel Street, which is the main festival street, on the last day, and you were still standing strong up there.
Because you're the man.
I was kind of disappointed in one respect that they didn't sort of steal it as a souvenir, but.
Oh well, listen, we'll send you. We'll see if we can send you a souvenir out where you're at. We'll get in touch with you on Twitter and see if we can send you some for being so cool to us and being a big fan and participating. But
not for the next 12 days.
No,
on Twitter.
No, we'll wait. Yeah, no, you're in blackout mode. I get it. He's going Tom Clancy. He's like, we're dive. He's taking off.
Well, yeah, great talking to you again, guys, and have a good evening up there. I've got to think about that every time. I always go to say day. But have a good evening over there.
All right.
And I'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.
All right, talk
there you go, Brad McLean.
Brad McLean,
Bye,
ladies
Brad.
and gentlemen, our Queensland comedy correspondent. Checking in.
All right.
I think we're gonna play Pink Jumpsuit, which I hope is this song.
What are we gonna do
later? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll play it. We're gonna roll out with it. Is it Brad's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play it. That's fine. How long is it?
I have no idea.
All right. So again, let me just throw this back up here for the listeners who are listening. New listeners, welcome to Double Special. If you want to give us a call in the studio, we got about another half hour left. 727-493-2055. Again, 727-493-2055. We're having a video contest. We shot this video at Tiffany's dojo or wherever, Taekwondo class. We threw all the raw footage up on our Double Special Comedy YouTube page, and we're inviting listeners and fans to go ahead and edit your own video for us because we're lazy. Tiffany says we're lazy. I say it's brilliant.
I'm still going to edit a video too. But
so, Tiffany, now, do you want to be considered in the contest, or are you
no,
just...
I'm just going to do one for fun, I think.
Good, I don't want to give you anything.
Yeah.
No. You don't deserve a prize.
She's been obstreperous all night.
Obstreperous. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I kind of know what it means, but I like the way it sounds. Only because I'm sitting next to her. I don't know. You've just been weird tonight. We give her crap about her weekend plans and what she does this weekend, and she won't tell us, and she won't really be honest with us. She won't let us talk about it. I know. She won't let us talk about it. We really want to talk about it because we want to know. It would be much better than a stupid religion quiz, but we can't do that.
We had to kill time.
Yeah, had to kill time. That's what we want to talk about. You want to
talk
about... But
you know what? No, let's just drop it right there, because even if we bring up too much about that, people are going to be asking her about it
what
on
she
Twitter.
did on her weekend?
Yeah, that's enough right there. Let's just drop it right there. Obviously,
right.
She doesn't want to talk about it.
All right, whatever.
And she doesn't want anybody bringing it up on Twitter, so we're just done with it right there.
All right. We decided also that we'd like to have a little remote thing. A lot of stations go out and they do remote things where they go out, they leave the studio, and they go out. Now, did you ever do that on Comics Corner? You guys go do a remote thing?
Yeah, I think, didn't we do the whole thing when we introduced Comedy Slam Radio?
Oh, yeah, we had like a premiere sort of.
Yeah, there's like a picture.
Now,
and
were you on the air during that remote thing, or just there, or did you actually?
No, I was there. You guys got up and you introduced your show, and
and
then we were behind you like the Muppet. Me and Nolan
making fun of us.
We're behind you like the Muppets, just like introducing you to everybody. Yeah,
that makes sense.
It was boring.
Oh, you hated us.
It was terrible.
It was awful. We did a religion quiz. Nobody liked it.
So in the spirit of that, because I like going out of town, and listen, if you haven't noticed, the show kind of centers around, but kind of flits in and out of stand-up comedy. I'm a stand-up comedian. Tiffany's an aspiring stand-up comedian.
I don't like stand-up.
Jordan hates it. A lot of our callers are aspiring comedians, aspiring comedians, as well as Marty Hoffman. So here's what we want to do. We've got a pretty good comedy scene here in Tampa Bay, right? Wouldn't you say, Tiffany? There's a lot of good comics out there. Oh, here it comes. Hold on, wait. I knew it was a good question.
Define good.
Well, talented in that you laugh when you go see them.
How many would you murder out of hand? We got Johnny B.
There's a good handful who are funny.
Well, that would do a show that we wouldn't have to pay them. I'm not talking about headliners. I'm talking about the up and coming. Oh, wow, really?
There are more that would make me want to shoot myself in the face just to end the cruelness of the 5 minutes of them being in front of me than there are of talented ones.
So we're gonna let's get about 3 or 4 of those, and then we'll mix in a couple of good ones, because we gotta. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have an open mic show.
Are we supposed to make it sound exciting? Oh, these people are amazing. They're gonna make you laugh the whole time.
Well, you should be somewhat supportive.
No, we're making it exciting because we're gonna be there.
Yes,
American Idol style.
That's right.
And we're gonna heckle them.
You are so boring that I want to die.
Right.
I literally want to have poisonous spiders crawl into every orifice of my body. And murder me with deadly spider poison.
Yes. Oh, so it's gonna
before you tell another joke.
It's gonna be like
which could be an eternity from now because you can't tell jokes.
Okay.
No, but listen.
I want to talk.
Yes. Okay. Talk.
Tiffany
So
Barbee.
it's gonna be like American Idol. The funny part that everybody likes to watch at the beginning, where there's crappy singers, and it looks like the people are laughing.
Crappy what? Crappy what?
Crappy singers.
Okay, you went singers.
I thought it like the part where the English guy slapped them down. I don't understand.
Here's the thing. I don't want you just to go into this to trash people.
No, I'll
because
be
if they're
nice.
good,
if they're good,
I want you to be honest.
And honestly, trashing people is kind of my job.
Yeah, but you'll be honest. If somebody's good, you're not going to trash them anyway, are you? Well, you're a jackass. You're really not a nice person.
Damn it.
Anyway, I thought it would be fun. So here's what it'll be a 2-hour show. We'll get to talk to each comedian. We'll get to critique them after the thing, and then we'll pick a winner. And I don't know if apparently we don't believe in prizes, so any sort of a gift, or maybe we'll get them some stage time at Snappers. Maybe we can do that for them.
If you want to mail people T-shirts, you can.
I'm gonna have to.
I just have a feeling. Well, actually,
they're not gonna do stuff for free forever.
I have a feeling it's gonna be me and Crystal mailing.
Well,
things.
And that may be the case.
And
but
I don't
people
like
are not,
mailing things.
Okay, but people are not. Why is that dirty to you? Is it filthy?
No,
almost like a breakfast
No,
place?
I just don't like Like going to the post office and
Is
getting,
it dirty
like
like a breakfast
stamps.
place?
It's like a farm.
No, there's lines. Yeah. No. There's lines.
It's like a farm.
Breakfast places are like farms. They're very dirty.
No, what do you, post offices?
No, breakfast
I
places.
say post offices are typically government buildings, and they keep them fairly clean. It's not like they're, and plus there's no food at a post office. It's not like it's dirty like a place.
Yeah.
I'll look at it right back to the Twitter. Nothing. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna have a open mic contest, and we're gonna invite local comedians to come out. We will broadcast it live, and there will be a DVD made of the event. Now we're gonna have to pay for the crew to come out and set up and everything for us. Otherwise, you have to do it, Tiffany.
We have to pay for our
What?
drinks.
I don't set things up.
Exactly. I knew you.
I
did
get
that.
my martial arts students to do it.
That's right, and they call you ma'am when they do it.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Freaky
ma'am.
power trip that you're on. And then so the judges will be Tiffany Barbee, it'll be me, Chris Gorges, JB Lee, and we're going to invite Crystal to come and be one of the judges. And the reason I'm giving Crystal a shot to be one of the judges is because
She's your wife and she'll yell at you if you don't.
Yeah,
well,
pretty much.
on a very small level.
Totally. Otherwise, he won't get laid.
More than that, she has sat through more crappy
I mean,
stand-up
like
shows.
less than he
I
does
know.
now.
Let me ask.
Terrible.
Let me answer the question.
No.
What is it, like once?
Let me answer the
once
question.
every 2 months.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna get a way to cut your mics off.
Oh.
I swear to God. The reason is because
It's Chris's show, don't
she's
forget.
a harsh
Oh, yeah.
critic. Crystal is a very harsh critic with respects to stand. She's gonna be honest. She's gonna be brutal, to the point, and still look good. So all those things together are very nice. You, on the other hand, I don't know. You're
So if you would like to
wishy-washy.
babysit for
I mean,
Chris's
wishy-washy.
horrible little child, call in.
Who locked
horrible.
himself in the bedroom last night? Let's
Yeah.
tell that story.
That
That
was
was
hilarious.
hilarious.
Well, here's the thing, though. You guys, okay. Let me set the scenario last night.
Okay, and then I'll tell you what I would do if it
Yeah.
was my kid.
All right.
All
And then
right,
I'll
you
tell
go.
you my whole take on the thing because I got to witness it.
Yeah, you
All
got
right.
the witness.
And I'll
So
do
last-
a reenactment,
listen, if you
a
don't
dramatic
stop, I'm
reading,
gonna,
as it
Yeah.
were.
I swear I'll pass gas on both of you. Don't shut up. All right. So
Oh,
here's the thing.
What do you
again?
mean?
That'll end it. Okay. What do I mean? What does that mean?
You're gonna poop?
I'll fart right on you. All right. So last night we're having our meeting, and I have a 4.5-year-old son who runs around or whatever, and sometimes he gets a little amped
This is
up.
longer than my Passover story.
No, it's not. I just started. I got 8 words
Okay.
out. All right.
His kid doesn't die in this story either.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah, right.
Just like
Yeah,
Passover.
no kidding. None of the insects around the
It
house.
even
do either.
involves a door.
So
It
he has his own bedroom, and he has a door handle that every now and again he runs in there and he locks the door.
And then
Now-
he wipes lamb split on it and says, "Don't kill me, God."
No, stop it.
Oh.
And I have a key
Wrong
for that door
story.
that I keep up on top of the
Um,
bookcase. My
uh-huh.
wife used the key last week,
I know,
and
then you lost the key.
she. Are you gonna let
Okay.
me say, or are you gonna fill it in for me?
Well, I figured that's the end. You
You're
lost
gonna
the
have
key.
your
kid's
chance in a
locked
second.
the
I'm
thing.
gonna have
All right,
I
go.
won't chime in when you do it. All right?
It's
or maybe
funny,
I will.
too.
It's my show. If I want to, I'll do it.
Because like the story of how the kid got conceived is the same thing.
No, it's not.
She lost the protection.
Stop it.
Oh.
So anyway, key's lost. He's not unlocking the door. So we're trying to convince him to come out of the door. Come out of the room, and we're banging on it. Then we get angry. Then we try the passive thing. It's not working.
Oh,
they're
and
they're
then
laughing.
They get angry. No, they started
I
out
wasn't
angry.
even there.
No,
As
you
soon
came after
as-
the fact.
No, I was there, and I saw him. You were trying to put him in the bath, and he immediately walked in his room, and he shut the door, and you went, "Jake, no!"
Because I knew he was going to lock
Ah! Jake, open this door!
I knew he was going to lock the door.
Open this door
And I knew there was no key. So it's a
No,
big
you
deal.
didn't know there was no key. You
No,
were
I
like,
did. That happened.
Crystal, where's the key? Which pocket is it in?
Exaggerating.
Here's what I would have done. I would have been like, oh, good. He's maintained in one spot. I don't care if you locked yourself in. Good. You're babysat. You're in there. I'd be very happy. Good. You're going to leave us alone. We're going to have our meeting. Your kid's locked in the room.
I know.
Awesome. I didn't even have to
Yeah,
lock you
who
in.
cares?
That's perfect.
Who
It's
cares
not
if he
abusive
hangs
at all.
himself with the blinds or he falls off the
Oh, well,
dresser
then
or
he's
whatever?
just stupid.
I know.
Yeah, no, natural
Survival
selection.
of the
Yeah,
fittest.
why not protect your kid or
He
attempt?
knows
The
that-
kid's 4 years old.
You have the attention span of a gnat when it comes to children. You like dismiss. No,
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just saying
taking parental.
common
Well, you know
sense.
what? That's like a defense mechanism when kids are prone to hang themselves in blinds every 5 minutes. It's like if you can forget about them that quickly, you don't have to worry about them.
And not to mention, it wasn't that I had something else to do. I wanted him to come out so he could get into the bath. I'm not going to wait 2 hours. At that point, it's too late. He's got school in the morning.
Does it matter if he smells?
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
how bad does he smell? Like 1 day without a bath?
Do you
I don't
think-
know, but it's the
Are you
smell
afraid he
really. It's
won't
the
get
cleanliness,
laid?
the germs. I can handle the smell. It's the germs infecting his body and orifices as God knows what he's been into. He's 4.5. You should clean your child. How many days would you let your child go without a bath, Tiffany? If you had a child.
Well, like if
you were so inclined
it would
to
almost
give
be
birth.
like a car to me. Whereas if I felt like it needed it, then I would wash it. But if not,
I realize, of course, this will never happen because birth is way too disgusting for you. You'll never attempt it. You won't. You'll look at a video. You will not consider it at all.
And honestly, who would want a screaming little monster and you have to be concerned about the germs in his orifices all the time? That's awful.
It comes with the territory. That's part of the deal.
Oh, it's like having to deal with a cat with worms that come out of his butt.
Which is why you guys...
I would totally get rid of the cat and get a new one.
Which is why you guys shouldn't have kids or give advice about how to deal with your kids because you can't even conceive that you might have to deal with that situation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, time for a new segment.
No, you guys.
Jordan and Tiffany give Chris parenting advice.
Yeah, because we could do it way better.
Yeah. So
like what? Give me one example. No, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Like my kid would go to bed right away.
Yeah.
How?
I wouldn't have to like sit in there with it for 20 minutes.
How would he go to bed right away? How would that work?
I would say go to bed.
And then what would happen right after that?
It would be in bed. It would
be in bed.
The Benadryl would kick in.
Yeah, exactly. No. I think if you start it when they're young right away.
Sure, yes. Start it when they're young.
And don't let them, like when I was little, I never thought there was a choice to get out of bed. So I don't understand why kids think there's a choice to get out of bed unless the parent at some point must have given them a choice to get out of bed.
Generally, it's the father is too permissive.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
So.
No, hold on. No. You're telling me right now that the reason children get out of bed is because the parents give them the option. You don't think that those parents are saying.
There must have been some point where you're like,
you don't, let me speak.
I think Crystal's like, get out of bed,
no,
Jake.
you
undermined him.
You're telling me right now there are parents across the nation that you are encouraging your kids to get out of bed by. How does that even?
I'm just
saying, no idea what you're talking about.
I like Valerie Storm's thing where she says that a monster lives under the bed and the monster doesn't like it when you get out of bed. I think that's brilliant.
The whole point they raise beds off the floor is so you can wrap a rope all the way around it and tie the child to the bed. Is that not true?
No, it's not true.
Yeah, you should tell him you're
not
playing.
do that.
Why don't you just put his mattress on the floor then? Why are you wasting money on a bed?
Jordan, that's what he should do. He should say they're playing cowboys and Indians and just tie him to the bed, and then eventually the kid will get tired and fall asleep.
Or he'll get run over by a train. Either way.
Yes.
All right, first of all, let me enlighten you guys, all right? People that don't have even pets, all right? 4.5-year-olds don't get tired. They don't get tired until it's well into the night. All right.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.5-year-olds possess an endless store of energy. His child's been awake
for
really 17 weeks.
You make that joke, but they really do, dude. If we allowed Jake, if we didn't take control and forcibly put him in the bed, he would go until he literally fell over.
I've never seen you put him into bed until he literally fell over. We've been over there till like 11:30 at night. The kid's running around. It's like, Jake, go to bed.
I would just let it get tired, and eventually it would fall asleep.
First of all, stop calling your child, your imaginary child, it. That sounds awful.
Maybe she hasn't decided.
He or she. No, pick a sex.
Well, that clown's name was It, right?
Yeah, wasn't a child. Has nothing to do with the story. Well, you have a kid.
I would like a boy.
Okay, there you go. So
you know what?
So say he.
I just imagine Tiffany giving birth to a full-grown scary clown, and it wasn't even that surprising. I'm just like, that's an acceptable image. That makes sense. Anyway, go on.
You guys listen, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's much harder. I thought, it's going to be no problem. It's not no problem. It's hard to get your kids. Let me finish. They get excited. They want to play. They want to be up. They want to interact with you, especially when you're not there all day with them. I'm not a stay-at-home dad. Neither is my wife. So when we get home, my son's genuinely excited to see us, and he doesn't want to stop playing. That's what I'm saying. You can say to him a million times, go in there, it's time to sleep, and close the door. Guess what? He'll be in there for the next 6 hours playing and popping out to see what you're doing. I'm telling you.
All right. Now, I believe you, but I'm going to say.
You don't have a choice to believe me. I have proof and you don't.
I am joking, but I actually have very extensive child experience.
How?
I have put several children to sleep in my life.
When?
When I was 13, I used to be a babysitter.
When you were 13?
I babysat. I put kids. My mom was a daycare provider. I would help her put the kids to sleep. I'm actually very good with kids as much as I joke around.
Uh-huh.
And I have I've been teaching kids martial arts since I was like 13.
That is not putting them down for naps
at
nighttime.
But I have put plenty of kids to bed.
For daytime naps or nighttime naps?
Nighttime naps. I've been, since I was like a kid, helping my mom put people to sleep.
Well, I don't trust kids putting other kids to sleep, first of all.
When I was 13, I babysat. When I was 13, I babysat a newborn child, a 4-year-old child, a 6-year-old child, and a 1-year-old, all in one day, all by myself when I was 13.
So I think you should be at least 16 to euthanize babies. Oh, wait. Oh, babysit. Never mind. Huh?
Oh, my God.
I am good with children.
I'm not taking. I don't care. I'm not taking parental advice from you guys.
Nicole Lauren, as mom, said that she could judge the contest with us.
Oh, I can't have 9 judges. I got so many mics. I can't have like 18 people.
That would be
take
funny
forever.
though.
The thing would be for freaking 4 hours.
Petricelli has a good point. Kids are easy to put to bed. You pick them up, you throw them in, lock the door, or let them lock the door themselves if they're already trained to lock doors, and then you drink until the morning. Simple.
It's not that simple, though. Your kid will not go to sleep.
He doesn't have to. You're already drunk. You don't care.
Oh, my God.
So, Nicole's parents said if you had your kid take my martial arts class, it would be tired enough to go to sleep.
Listen, there are some nights when he's tired and he goes to sleep, and there are some nights when he just doesn't want to go to sleep, and it takes a little while to kind of convince him to lay down. All right?
Oh,
you're a kid.
Maybe if you made him do a little more manual labor, like if you had one of those, like those. Remember when at the beginning of Conan when he had to push the mill wheel around?
Right.
You get him one of those Conan wheels and make him push it all day.
Put that in the backyard.
Right.
Yeah, and then you can mill some grain.
No, you know what'll happen? He won't go to sleep. He'll become huge and buff, and every time I ask him to go to sleep, he'll punch me through the wall. That's what'll happen.
And then he'll say, "Bye, Crom."
Yeah, right.
That'd be pretty awesome.
A little
actually.
6-year-old Conan baby that I can't control.
I think it's just your genes. You
Ladies and gentlemen, I am starting
genes.
a Kickstarter for a Conan wheel for Chris's kids.
Oh my!
It's so much fun to pick on kids.
No, listen, you can pick on me all you want. You can say what you want about kids, but every kid is different, and every parent takes their own approach. I mean, when my wife was pregnant, we talked to Laszlo, one of our friends who's a comedian. He had
I like his kids.
He had lots of advice for his kids. But listen, I've seen sort of their home life is much different than ours is. I don't know that I would do some of the things that he does, and I'm sure there are things that I do that he wouldn't do. Everybody has their own take, and they're going to do it their own way.
Right,
It's just
but
the
we're
way
just
it
saying
is.
you're
Very
doing
personalized thing. But you guys have no kids, so you don't have any room to talk at all.
He has really good kids.
No,
I think
until you face the
job.
challenge, not as a 13-year-old babysitter or an assistant, until you face it as your kid and your kid knows. Because listen, here's the thing: when you babysit other kids, there's a separation there of. I don't know how much for the kid, at least, how much I can get away with, or where the boundaries are. When it's
you should have set better boundaries. You just admitted it.
I know. I said.
Didn't you hear it? Did you hear how he just admitted it?
Let me finish the damn statement.
If that was my kid, he would have been in juvie 3 times by now.
Yeah.
I've set plenty of good boundaries for my son. It's different when they are connected with you in a family situation. There's more thing. They'll press a little bit more. They'll try a little bit more. It doesn't matter what boundaries.
If you let them.
No, not if you let them.
If you were a strong parent.
Shut the hell up. You have no idea what you're talking about. You've befriended rats on a balcony. That's what
I didn't befriend them. I poisoned them to death.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a totally different thing from befriending.
You befriended them with food and then poisoned them.
No, I tried
You're
to
a terrible person.
I befriended the Blue Jays. The rats came along and took advantage, so I poisoned them to death.
Every time Jordan comes over to my house, he tries to fill my head with my
and
son's
you know
head
what?
with crap.
When I poisoned the rat to death, it went to sleep.
Jordan.
It didn't stay up for 6 hours
All right,
being
I'll
unpoisoned.
give you that.
I'll
give you that.
Yes, Tiffany.
I think you and I should go together and adopt a Chinese child.
Why does it
Why?
have to be
I
Chinese?
don't know.
why?
I figured they're easier to get, no?
What?
Wow.
She was like, no. Is not easier to get, no?
All I know is there's like a Chinese restaurant right near me. Okay?
No.
So
Let's
they must be
adopt-
everywhere.
Jordan, let's adopt a child that's like 3 or 4, and then
No.
we'll make
No.
it be better than Chris's kid, and then we could say, look how easy this is.
The fact that you said we'll make it be better scares me. Okay, right off the bat, you're talking about child. We'll make it be
we
better.
can have a contest, and then we can have the audience
That-
judge who
that's a-
has the best behaved child.
That is a good idea.
That's a really good. I think as
I
a
think it's a
couple,
wonderful
we
idea.
could adopt a child quite easily.
So first you have to be a couple.
Unless you want to go against each other as well, and then I can have a kid and you can get a
No,
kid.
let's get back to the part where you guys become a couple
Well,
and then have
you
a
know,
kid,
like
adopt
how-
a kid. Because I like the way this is
I know.
fleshing out.
Like I'm seeing the edge of the friend zone all of a sudden, and it frightens and scares me.
He's like, you know what? I wasn't going for the whole instant family thing, but we can talk about that. I don't know. I mean, that's doable, I guess, if the bennies are there.
I don't have better offers right now.
One of my best friends is actually an adoption lawyer for people that like immigrate kids from different countries that they adopt. So it'd be really easy, I think.
All right.
They immigrate kids.
And then we could have a contest with Chris, and then we could videotape bedtime and
All right.
stuff and see who does the best job.
No, that's good.
I bet we'll win.
No, I like it. You guys set it up. Let me know when you get the
I
kid.
will
and
literally get married and ruin a child's life just to win a radio contest with you, Chris.
That's a good idea, Tiffany. You set it up, get the adoption thing going, let
Okay.
everybody know. In the meantime, we are still shopping for our nipple clamp. Now, the electrical nipple clamp.
Moving on from the children.
Yeah, right to the nipple clamp.
Speaking of
People want to see this stunt. We're going to do this stunt. But I was watching Jackass the movie, and they had, instead of nipple clamps, they had the TENS unit. It's like a TENS unit. You know what I'm talking about? It's electrical. It's called a TENS unit. Look it up, Jordan. It's a TENS unit. It's a TENS. It's an electrical stimulator that people use for physical therapy and things like that when you have muscle atrophy and other things of that nature. They're about $60. I'm thinking we could probably get our hands on one of those. Listen,
transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation.
Yeah, baby. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Stupid acronym user.
So TENS unit. And if you've forgotten about this, listen, we've done a couple of stunts. We're not really a stunt show.
But we like them.
We like some stunts. They're fun. And
we're getting ready for our biggest one yet.
Yeah. What's the biggest one?
What?
4-year-old face-off.
What?
We were just discussing it.
Right. That one. Yeah. That.
We're not really.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm going to wait for that one to happen. We had Tiffany eat bugs. All of us actually ate bugs. Then Jordan got his back waxed. And now they want me to do the show with these with this TENS unit attached to my body.
Oh, my God. They're all really expensive.
Well, but we looked for nipple clamps.
Is TENS unit? I don't like, but is TENS unit nipple clamps?
No, they're electrical pads, but they shock the.
That'll be fun, but it'll be on your nipples.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want. You can totally put
on
it
your
wherever.
nutsack.
I'm not going to do that. I will not do that.
Why not?
Because I'm not. Will you do that?
What about on your perineum?
Will you do that? I'm not. No, because that was already done, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, so we're gonna pick a word out of a thing, and we're gonna show it to the camera, and then we're gonna try to make Chris say the word. And every time he says the word, we're gonna go zzz, and it's gonna shock him. And then we're gonna pick a new word, and then we'll show it to you guys. And when he says it, we'll zap him every time.
And then who knows? As the show progresses, maybe we can get Tiffany to try the electrical thing on various parts of her body. Maybe
what if we put like one pad on his
tongue,
one pad on his tongue, and one pad on his taint, and then maybe when we shock him,
No.
he'll squeeze up like an accordion?
No.
Can we
That'd
put
be
it on your
hilarious.
taint?
No, we cannot put it on my taint. I'm not doing
would
that.
be so
No,
funny.
because first of all, I don't want to get. Look,
We're not going to reuse it.
No.
Then we can make sure you don't have any more kids that run around and don't go to bed.
I'm not going to have any more kids.
Well,
How
now
do you
we'll
know?
make
Well,
sure.
especially if we shock your taint.
You know what? No, I'll have plenty of company from your little Chinese kid that you've made into a perfect little
I
Stepford
wonder
kid.
if one of my martial arts students' parents will let me borrow their kid.
I said the Stepford thing, but I was just thinking about that girl at the bar with the Stepford butt. We saw a girl with a Stepford butt. We called it a Stepford butt
That's
because
not nice.
It couldn't have been real. It was like the perfect butt. And she was surrounded by big muscle MMA guys, but it was a perfect derriere. It was perfect.
According to you, because perfect butts are subjective,
That's
right?
a pervy, perfect
we
thing.
didn't. Maybe it's got no anus. Like the anus is actually like way up the middle of her back.
See
you don't
under
know.
the
That'd
pants,
be really
so
weird.
you don't know.
That'd ruin everything.
You have to pull her pants down
I don't know about
and get a good
anatomically.
look.
I'm talking about visually. Who knows what was in there? Could have been.
But you don't know.
not
She
real.
might have had butt pads on.
I
It
thought it was butt pads.
It could, yeah. Like my friend
No
Selena. My friend Selena
you
has butt
serious?
pads.
She
Women
puts the
buy
pads
bu-
in.
Yeah, they buy and like I grabbed her. She's like, I have butt pads, so I grabbed her butt, and it kind of feels like a real butt.
What do you mean you grabbed her butt?
Well, because she had butt pads on.
What if you just believed her?
Yeah, she goes, I have butt pads
I
on
would've
right
been like, I
now.
need to
And
see
I go,
them.
really? I've never felt a butt pad. And then I felt her butt pad.
What is it with women in it? You do the two thing with the breast thing. I just got
I
new
know.
breasts. Oh, let me feel 'em.
Softball
Who
girl, or
does
like
that?
basketball girl. She just like came up with a new tactic tonight. No sweater.
I
Tell her I
no
got
guys
butt
ever
pads.
do that. No guys are like, hey, I just
yeah.
got a vasectomy. Oh, let me feel that. Let me touch and see how that feels. They did a good job with that.
Hey, check out this sock I got down my pants.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, really?
Looks just like a weenus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me grab that.
It's so lifelike and realistic.
Yeah. Well, some people. Selena's very like. I remember when I first
Oh,
met
you guys
her.
are very
she had
lesbian-like.
nipples.
Mhm. That's a
I mean,
very
she had-
lesbian-like thing to do.
she
Is
too.
had,
this the one you like to wrestle with?
Yeah. She has earrings on her nipples, and like she'll lift you
Maybe
up.
earrings.
She'll
No,
lift- she'll
she
lift her
does not
shirt.
have earrings on her nipples. Stop,
Rings.
pause.
No.
Stop,
What
pause.
are they called?
Nipple rings.
Okay, she had nipple rings, and
She had mistaken where the earrings were supposed to go. They ended up on her nipples. The girl had earrings
and
on her
she
nipples.
shows people all the time. Well, she used to before she had a kid, but
Oh my god!
the first week I met her, she
no,
did
but
that.
it's just the statement that you made and the fact that when you got that when the lesbian girl hit on you, were so freaked out. But then your friend's like, "Oh, I got
but
butt
she's
pads.
not a
Let me feel that."
lesbian.
You don't know. Maybe that was a way for her to get you to lesbian touch her.
I know.
No, I've known Selena for like she's one of my best friends.
Oh my god,
you
dude.
can say what you want, but people.
She's fun to wrestle with
People are
because
strange.
she's
You know
not
what?
like girly, like crybaby-ish. So like we could really wrestle without like
She's
a problem.
she's kind of like bullish. Like
Isn't it weird?
No,
how-
no, she's really
dykey.
cute. I think she's on my thing here.
Isn't it weird how for some people the closet is as big as the whole world?
See, that's her face.
I can't see her face.
She's cute.
I can't. That's like a half of
That's
her
her
face.
butt.
It looks like Leon Spinks. Oh, let me see her
Oh.
butt. What is that?
I don't know.
That's not a butt. That's like a half of a thigh.
And she doesn't have her pads on.
Well.
And again, you just showed me your friend and said that's her butt. It's a very kind of a gay thing to say.
Well, but it is her
She's being- I
butt.
think
That's
Les-
just anatomy
I
right
think
there.
there's
That's
things going on.
scientific knowledge.
Now, we got a couple more minutes, but I wanted to bring this up real quick. You said your mom has been kind of listening to the show here and there. Your mother has?
Oh, the thing about Jordan. No, I was telling her on the phone that we talked about how Jordan went to jail, and my mom said, "Why would you? I bet he does not want to talk about that. That's very rude that you guys would bring up something that could hurt his feelings on the show."
Now, Tiffany, you had no problem at all with what that whole situation. And we were very respectful of Jordan's
Yeah, we didn't
time.
talk about it until he said because.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. You have a job and we have jobs, and so I didn't want you
It's
to
the
get in
only
trouble.
reason we're not talking about other things.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
No, I found it fascinating that your mom felt like kind of bad for you and was like, "Oh, you're embarrassing me." She doesn't understand that.
I know. She really likes Jordan for some reason.
Everybody likes Jordan.
I've never met
And
her.
Jordan's the meanest to everybody. He's the one that
I don't understand. I don't have any friends. I go home at night and play Napoleon Wars all by myself for hours.
not all by yourself. There's plenty of digital friends that you have.
No, they don't even talk to me.
I told her how one of our listeners, Petra, had put a head on a baby's body, put Jordan's mugshot on top. She's like, "Oh, poor Jordan." I'm like, why?
Oh,
the only way I can console myself is by looking at my neighbor.
Is there any
as
way
she
we can get
vacuums naked in her porch?
Right.
Oh, no.
Is there any way we can get your mom to call on the show and
She
talk to her?
has social anxiety big time.
Well, we talked about this before. And when you say social anxiety, is it just talking to people in general or being in a group of people? What does that mean?
Like, she doesn't even like to walk down the street because she's afraid a neighbor might talk to her.
So she doesn't. That's just weird to me.
She doesn't really have like any other friends besides family.
But even if she called in and I kind of, because I could lead her through a quick little interview just to get, you don't think she would do it?
I don't know. She says like it would be a whole event. This would be an event more like exhausting to her than like getting on a plane and going to Canada.
Really?
That's how exhausting a
But
5-minute phone call.
No,
would be.
Tiffany, Chris can handle her just like he trains his monster son to go to bed. he'll handle it no problem.
Monster son.
I could try to see if she'll
Why
call
do
in.
you not like my son?
I like your son.
I like
don't
Jake.
I just like calling him monster son as well.
Because he just doesn't abide to your adult
Because he screams
rules.
like a banshee.
He's
What?
a 4
Like
and
the
a half
banshee
year old
of
boy.
legend.
Jordan, what shall we name our Chinese child?
Jordan
We
Jr.
can keep Lee as the
Jordan
last
Jr..
name.
Well, I'm not even gonna. No.
Yeah, why
I
would you
don't-
go there? Why did you do that?
I don't want to name him Jordan though. I want to name him something cool. Not that Jordan's not cool.
No, she just.
Yeah,
I know.
I said it.
I said it. I did.
I
So
don't
you're
know.
saying if we got married and adopted a kid, you wouldn't take my
Why do
last
we-
name?
What?
You wouldn't be Tiffany
It
Lee?
would be really cool for martial arts.
She's
actually.
avoiding that question.
Yeah.
It would be cool for martial arts. Master Lee.
So you want to be Tiffany Lee?
No.
What if it was Tiffany Barbee Lee? You could like combine them.
Tiffany B. Lee.
Women are not giving up their last names in today's society. They really aren't.
Do we have to get married to
They're
adopt a
going with the
child?
hype. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to be a couple. Yeah.
You
But
could be.
like gay people aren't.
Well, no, they do get married though. Now.
Yeah.
Like two neighbors did. Remember we talked about that at the beginning of the show. That was less than 2 hours ago.
We
and
did.
I love
oh
the gay
yeah,
people,
that's
but
right.
really difficult for them to adopt children. To be honest with you, not the easiest thing.
But come on, wouldn't you want to be TB Lee? It could be JB and TB.
TB.
Just to win a contest against Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
why
how long
not?
would we have to have this charade go on?
Until you got sick of the kid and you ditched him
Till
somewhere.
death do us part.
Good gravy.
You tell the kids that?
Oh God, she's gonna murder our child.
I got a
Jordan Jr. No.
We're about out of here. We're about out of time. Again, we want to thank all of our callers for calling in. Brad and Kitty and Kaz and Marty. Also, again, congratulations to Johnny Bell for, I guess, hopefully winning the cowhide thing.
I
Well, I guess
hope
we'll
he
find
did.
out.
Surviving our murderous rage. Good luck.
I've got some gigs coming up. If you want to check out some of my stand-up, I should be at the Tampa Bay Comedy Festival coming up in a couple of weeks in St. Pete with Coconuts, and then I'll be actually working with Johnny Bell at Snappers in April, and I'll actually be featuring for Johnny Bell. That'll be interesting to open up for
Oh, yeah,
Johnny
at
Bell.
Snappers. I talked to Bob Burr last
Yeah,
night.
we're going to do that.
Maybe
And
you
then-
can get him an audience. Give him
Yeah.
that double special bump. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm all with it. And then I'll be back there again in July headlining, and I don't know who will be opening. Tim Kidd will be opening for me. That'll be a lot of fun.
All right.
Again, if you want to check us out online, Tiffany, you're our online presence.
DoubleSpecialShow.com has everything.
Everything's all there. Keep working on the videos, guys. Don't stop if you have friends that do it. Because I don't have time to do it. Try to do it. Yes, Jordan.
You want to clear this up? We got a pink jumpsuit from Brad McLean on the Just Saying app. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's dirty. I don't know how long it is, but we can play it out.
What if it's dirty?
Do it.
All right. Well, let's say goodbye first, and then you can play it out.
Wait. Yeah, let's say bye because I like everybody.
So, again, if you want to check us out, get us on the web. Next week, we'll go ahead and announce the actual date for the open mic contest and go ahead and put that out on the web so we can get local guys to sign up. Again, you'll be able to watch that live on Ustream. It'll be a live remote shot there. You'll see us and Snappers. And
you still haven't said goodbye.
No, it's fine. We got a couple minutes. I got 30 seconds.
Say
not a problem.
something about our listeners.
Okay, do that.
I like our listeners way more than most people that I know in real life. I just have to say that to you guys.
Because you don't have to smell them.
I like you guys a lot, and I wish maybe one day we could all have a big party and get together.
Well, we were talking about that. I think Double Special, the cast is going to get together and have a little party. But yeah, at some point, once this show's, because I think this is going to take off this year and be a lot bigger. And
this time we'll really Skype with you guys.
Yeah, really. We'll really Skype with you guys. We'll get together and do something. I'm sure we can get some people to come and hang out. All right? Tiffany, anything else before we go? Did you feel attacked tonight?
No.
For all you Twitter people out there,
did you attack
don't
me?
Listen. Don't take all this stuff too seriously.
Yeah.
If we attack Tiffany, it's because we want to attack her. It's not.
Yeah,
don't take it.
no,
it's
just,
and it never hurts my feelings. Trust me.
Never does.
Because we're wild dogs, just snapping endlessly at the air.
And I attack them back.
Jordan, anything else before we get out of here?
Nah.
Again, thanks for listening. This has been Double Special. We got to Will. Give it up for Will, our producer, doing a good job tonight. Thanks for fielding the phone calls. And taking us out, Will, before we play the end stuff, he's going to play something to roll us out of here, and then you can do what you want to do.
I've never heard this one, so I'm excited.
Hey, Sammy.
Hey. Good night, everybody.
I asked him, and he said there is not too many pink Aboriginals, although he's not actually Aboriginal. And
so racist. Sorry, guys.
Can be mistaken as a flamingo if he was to wear a pink jumpsuit, although he didn't confirm that. I may or may not have made that last bit up. Not about confirming that, about him being dressed up in a pink jumpsuit.
All right. Wow. Words of wisdom from Brad McLean, our Queensland comedy correspondent. And that's the Double Special Show featuring Tiffany Barbee, Christopher Gorges, JB Lee in the studio, Will, the producer, at home, Christopher Gorges. And good night, everybody.
Yeah, we're out. Good night.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show, starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week, live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.